two soul triggers, play standby, stock 2, bounce, give 1 soul, and you 2/2 your opponent, and it's like you 1k1 me. That's real cool. And it's like, yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
And then you go +2.
And you probably have the Mei on the board, and the Mei attacks with the Hiyori 1/1 at bigger than fucking most level 1 combos on defense. Feels good, man. Be able to see though. I still really want to play.
Yeah, I think the reason why the D-side matchup ended up not being as good as we thought is because the fucking whatever the yellow bitch name was, she's like 3k on defense. So
Candy change.
Yeah. When
she
just back,
shitters into it, right?
Yeah, you just fucking swing your level 0s because your only level 0s are 3/5 or bigger, and you're like, okay. You clear my board, but I can still clear your board with these shitters.
Then you gotta do it again. But yeah, I mean, I think Shiny Mass is like just stupid. But I don't know. We'll see if I play that or not. I really want to play Euro Camp for LCQ at least. So I just haven't decided what I'm playing.
Just don't be like the only 2 people who don't make it in.
I've never not made it at LCQ. I'm not worried about that. And it was literally one person.
Isn't there like at least 75% people in LCQ makes it in?
Last year, everybody except for one singular person made it in.
That's some fair shit for the one person.
Bro, that dude went 0-5. He probably deserved it. I'm just saying. If you go 0-5, you probably don't deserve the top. Like,
well, at that point, you're saying just like, bro, why can't we just have everyone make it in? What's one extra person?
An odd number of players. That's what. Because he wants it to be 100 players.
What the fuck? That's not even divisible by. It's not even a power of 2.
Yeah, I know, but that was always the number. It was 100 invites.
That's weird. I understand with like 128. That's a power of 2.
True. That's a power of 2. I don't know if he was just trying to make it more even. Like if it was like if I let X amount of people in, we have a completely even number. I have no real idea, right? I'm not Luke, but the going thing before used to always be, we have enough spare invites based on the people that have signed up and confirmed that they're coming, and whatever, to make 100 players. Because I think that was like the capacity of Hammer Girl before. Now I don't know. Their store's like a lot bigger now, so I have no idea. All right, let me save and close out of Metaphor Refantasio.
Well, they're bigger now, right? They have a bigger area.
Yeah, they're bigger now. I have no idea. I don't know how many it fits now.
You can do 128, do a 7-round Swiss, and then get exactly a top 8, a perfect top 8.
Okay, you need to have 128. That only works if it's actually 128 people that show up.
Well, so you get more invites out. Every store gets 4. Some bigger stores get 8. Boom.
I don't think we need that many.
Or you just split it up. Have 64 on one side.
I mean, I think you could just have more. You could have more stores get like 3. I think 3 invites is like a pretty normal amount of invites, but like 2 just feels kind of bad.
Or eventually get one for West Coast and have 64.
Bro, West Coast doesn't show up. It doesn't fucking matter. Oh, you mean that way? Yeah, I mean, they could. Not that it matters. Like, not like West Coast. We're getting 100+ people without West Coast showing up, though. Like, half the time it's like a hand. You can like count the number of West Coast people.
Yeah, unfortunately for us West Coasters, it costs too much to fly.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Nowhere at Rochester.
If you honestly though, living on the, if you're in like central U.S., you're like popping off if you get half on one side, half on the other, because you can just go to both. You get double chances, bro. You can go to both.
No, you have to have them on the same days.
Oh, you can have them on the same day?
Yeah, have them both on the same day. To pick and choose. What's more free?
Makes sense.
The Metropolis on the east or California on the west?
True. The answer would be sticking it in central US. That would be the most free.
What's F-35?
Huh?
Oh shit, we have one. 35th platoon. That's what it was. FP5.
Yeah, I love that anime.
Do you actually?
I do. It was fun. It was not very good, but it was fun.
I think I memorized
the
all the sets.
Hmm?
I think I remember all
Do
the
you?
sets. Yeah. There's probably like 2 I don't remember. Some shitty isekai. FAB, that's Angel Beats.
No, it's I'm a buddy. I'm a buddy. I actually really like I'm Muggy Brilliant Park.
Fab, this is Flesh and Blood.
Cards?
Yeah, but can't we have Flesh and Blood and Weiss.
That's crazy. 2 cards, 3 cards.
How many
3
down
4
cards are there?
5 cards.
There's probably another one of the TD that we didn't add.
Maybe. No, she said she did them all.
Oh, did she? No, I told her exactly how much which TDs they had.
Oh wait, you added which TD cards? Was there any? Let me see. Trial deck. Toka. No, the TD is red blue, so Amabudi is green.
Let me get a list. A list of all the Fujimi cards. All the Fujimi IPs.
I bet you memorized them all, bro.
Yeah, but then I saw the third one. I was like, "What the fuck's this?"
What's this one?
FCR.
FCR. I have no fucking idea. What is it?
It is.
If I see it, maybe I would know. Go to it. No, go to it. Let me see the picture.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what this is, but I don't know what this is.
It's Chrome Shelled.
It's like AMQ.
It's Chrome Shelled Regios.
I'm like, I had a friend that was obsessed with that.
What do you think?
Like, that was
what
like
do you think this is?
everything.
This is Dog Days, right?
DD.
Yeah.
Dari Demo Daisuke? I don't know.
It's DXD.
Oh, it was DXD. Okay, I was gonna say DXD, but I'm like, is it actually? I don't know.
Wow, DXD got so many cards. Oh shit! Look at that.
Yeah, no shit, bro. And they still can't make a level. They still can't make a thing because they have no combo.
FDY. What's this?
Lotus War? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I have no idea. FDY.
DY? Something Yusha?
Not Record Grand Cess War, right?
No.
Is it Legend of the Legendary Heroes?
You wrote it and you wrote them in fucking English, so I
did.
literally have no idea.
Okay, let me look it up. Legend
The
of the Legendary Heroes.
Sensu no Yusha. Yeah, that's probably what it is. It's Legend of Legendary Heroes.
Okay. This is Full Metal Panic. That's easy. This is Guilty Crown. That's easy.
Yeah. Grand Crest Senki, baby.
Princess Press War. Okay, I see. FGI. Oh, this is that one. This is where is it?
Do you know what's crazy? How many of these have actual like shitty anime nowadays?
Okay, this is. You wanna know what this is called? Okay. Recently, my brother-in-law's sense of distance is so close. That's the English. This is the brother-in-law, by the way. With huge titties.
What?
This is the brother-in-law.
The brother-in-law? Yeah. Oh, is it like Oni-ai?
No, it's more like he thought it was he got a stepbrother, but it's actually a stepsister.
Oh.
And that's why their sense of distance is weird because she ended up falling in love with him.
I'm not gonna lie. Looking at Densetsu no Yusha, the picture, the Ferris card, throws me off. It looks so different from the one
Gamers.
from Gamers.
You know what didn't get a card this year, but had a lot of cards last time. My Sister, My Writer.
Oh, true, it did. I mean, people forgot that fucking series existed, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but it had like 10 cards last time and then 0 cards now.
Okay, but then there's like the what? But now Gay Girls has fucking like 8 cards.
Hug you.
It has like 6 actually. But I'll be right back 1 sec.
Okay, you're allowed. This one is Isekai Cheat Scale. I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real life too. Real world too. FJK. This one's my plain looking fiance is secretly sweet with me.
Yo, I read this. I just read the new chapter for this like a few days ago.
Shit, is it good?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those. She's like an idol. She's like an idol VA for like the dude's favorite phone game.
Oh yeah, I still never. Wait, no, I figured out the trick for this. Oh, Avis didn't change it. She's
What is this
Harris.
one?
She's Harris trait. But
Harris?
This is a private tutor to the Duke's daughter.
I think I've heard of that, but I never consumed it.
FKK. This is
Fufuijo.
Kimi Zero.
Yeah, Fufuijo. Oh no, not Fufuijo. Fufuijo's the other one. Kimi Zero. The fucking
Our dating story.
This one got
you and the inexperienced me.
This one got flamed.
Got flamed?
Actually, all over. Yeah,
I just remember the anime. The art was pretty bad. I couldn't watch past episode 1.
Yeah. The manga's like fine, but it's getting flamed because like nothing happens in this fucking series for like
that sounds
so long.
about right.
The MC is like a beta. Sunday Without God.
Sunday Without God. This is like one of my hidden bullets in AMQ.
I love.
Whenever the
Sunday
OP
Without
comes
God.
on.
Yeah.
It is Konosuba. FKS. Fucks.
Yeah. Fucks. Nice.
What the fuck's
I like this series actually. This is Kimi no Seijo or whatever. The war one.
Yeah.
Kimi to Boku no Saigo or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kimi Our Last Crusade or The Rise of a New World. Kimi to Boku no Saigo. Yeah. The new season for this is bad.
FMA? Yo, Fullmetal Alchemist?
Fullmetal Alchemist? We stole it from you right now?
This is Mal 2099.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I watched the first episode of this.
Dude, I was so confused about these.
Me too.
I like the.
I told him it.
Fugalos?
Oh.
This was only sent online.
Oh, I read the manga for this, or like I like started it.
Okay. Boss.
Yeah. Boss.
Oh, don't you love your mother and her 2-hit instant kill attack, whatever it is?
Yeah, something like that.
Boy.
I like how we should probably start, Kevin. It's 8:42 and there's 175 slides.
Oh fuck. All right. We have like no viewers. That's fine.
Yeah, nobody wants to sit there for 175 slides. Who cares?
Oh,
people will show up eventually.
Hey guys, Kevin here from the Strictly Broken TCG team, and with me as always is Mr. Jason Malik. We are here for the best ever set review show, episode 75, 3/4 of the way to 100. We've one of the bigger sets of the year, Fujimi Fantasia Bunko, 150 card set, plus a TD. So we have a lot to talk about. There's a bunch of promos too, but all the promos are reprints. And yeah, this is a sequel from the original Fujimi set that was also released in English. The original set was known for its a standby deck. Probably won't stay the same nowadays. They actually did not print too much support for a standby in this set, I would say. But we'll see what happens to the deck. Deck was known for its 11.5k walls with its -2 soul counters. And now the deck's probably gonna be known for Sustine. Probably one of the best level 1 combos in a while.
Yeah. Card good.
With that being said, there's 32 IPs in this, including, you know, as you see here, Saikano, Stay Alive, High School DxD. You know, I think those 3 are the big ones that people care about the most. Stay Alive, DxD.
Yo, Dal support. Woo!
Oh, except all the Dal support is pretty bad.
I wouldn't know. I don't know like anything in this.
You read shit about Fujimi? Well, get ready to noise cancel like majority of the stream though, because
Bro, I didn't read shit about Fujimi either. I was learning all about it last night. It was crazy.
There's a lot of cards, so if you expect a 150 card set and you expect only about, a quarter of it to be playable, that's like 75 more you still have to ignore. Over 75 you have to ignore. Well, that being said,
these sets pop up with a random one card that you're like, what? Like Saikano, you'll see Saikano have a pop up with this random early play. You're like, you didn't have that before. It's like,
Yep. We'll also be talking about what these series are, I guess, because we're gonna be a slide for each series. We're gonna do series by series instead of colors like usual. I don't know why we did that, but it's just what we did. And with that being said, shout out to our sponsors, Strictly Bookkeeping TCG and Nova TCG. If you want to buy English and Japanese Weiss Schwarz product in North America, check them out. And shout outs to Weiss Tea Time. They provide us with these slides and have a plethora of good information you can find online about Weiss Schwarz, English topping decks and translations, and many more including. With that being said, we'll go over our rating system real quick. We rate stuff on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 star being cards not worth picking up. 2 stars are going to be like tech cards you might want to pick up 1 or 2 copies of. 3 stars are cards we say are worth testing. These are going to be really good or pretty bad. We're not sure. Pick it up and play around with them. 4 stars are going to be your good staple cards, but nothing crazy. Stuff like EP Healers, Brainstorms, Ricky's, the good stuff. And 5 stars are going to be your highlight cards. These are going to be the cards that are going to be really good and you want to build your deck around. Definitely unique cards. There's at least one card that's going to be a 5-star, I think. Today, Jason will be reading, I'll be rating, and we'll both be talking about the cards.
Yeah.
That being said, we got F35 starting off first with the, what is this called? 35th Platoon?
Aquan 35.
Yeah, Anti-Magic Academy, the 35th Test Platoon.
Thanks.
Alright, read.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Wait, I have to open Discord. I was on this stream. Okay, 00 Oka. Pay 1, send one of your other Fantasia Bunko or weapon characters on stage to waiting room. With spin on stage from hand, you can pay the cost if you do salvage 1 character from your waiting room. It's like a drop salvage. Kinda.
Yeah, it's a sack drop salvage. There's also a sack drop search that we'll see later on that I remember of. Sack drop salvage is not horrible, but there's a lot of waiting room access that, as Frontina said already.
Yeah, I know. I did notice that there's infinite waiting room access. Also, like, these are just kind of. I think these are just worse than regular drop searches. Like, if you don't have some random low quality plussing 0 that you need to get rid of, these are just worse than regular drop salvages. Like majority of the time, right?
And there is a good drop salvage. Frontina said too. That's just a regular drop salvage with a good second effect.
With an upside.
Yeah. So there's no reason to ever buy this. 1 star.
Moj.
Oops, I like Oka. 2-star.
She's not the good girl from that series though.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. I watched like 2 episodes of this and dropped it.
I like
FAB. All right, let's go. Flesh and Blood. It's a Magi Billion Park.
I like this show. Alright, 00 Isuzu Sento. When this is on stage from hand, if your opponent has 1 or less other characters in the front row, choose 1 cost 0 or lower character in your opponent's front row. You may send it to waiting room. So it's a submarine. And then pay 1, put the top card of your deck in the clock. When this is sent from stage to waiting room, you may pay the cost of you to look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose 2 Fantasia Bunko or Amaburi characters from among them. Add them shown to your opponent, add them to hand, send the rest to waiting room. Is it actually Amaburi? It is, huh?
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's actually
so it's an aqua and a submarine.
Really good.
Kind of insane.
Yeah, so it's not as insane as like Aqua and Lab Plus, where they're like walls and plus like going 2 forms of plus and 0. But going second this card will be insane. Removes all your opponent's plussing 0s while also setting your own plussing 0. It would have been even more broken if it bottom deck instead of waiting room. But that Bushiroad surely wouldn't print that. So yeah, this is a really good card. If you are looking for a plussing 0, this is probably one that's on your radar unless you're playing like a 8+ event deck, which is a possibility you might be playing with this set.
I mean, you might even still play. I mean, like, Niji Gasaki still played the Setsuna one, and they played 8 events. So, I mean, it's still fine. Like, if you top check, add 1 singular card, it's still a plus, right?
That's also a good color, too, because green has a really good old EP healer that you might want to play. So, we'll give this a 4-star. definitely definitely pick this up if you're looking to play a set. Who knows, you might play it. Most likely you will.
Alright, 3-2 Isuzu Sento. When it's played on stage from hand, you may discard your entire hand. If you do, draw the same cards back. And then pay 2, ditch 2, burn 2 on attack.
This is like
this card.
Your only generic finisher besides like your only generic off finishers besides like the restander from set 1, the PR restander. That's like pay 5.
Are there any cheap finishers to go along with this? Like this card isn't actually that bad, right? It's like a super. It's like a raw check X for your cards if you or like events.
Effect. Yeah, the first effect would be nice if you after you play on everything you can just dig for. If you don't have your CX, then you can dig for your CX.
Well, there's a pretty good 3-0 event you can play that helps end the game too.
Yeah, but the only problem with this is if you play it down and use effect, you discard your hand, and your hand will most likely be holding your finisher CX. See,
okay, I mean, ideally,
if you get it back again.
Yeah. I mean, it's an ideal thing, right? Or it's like you're playing to not have a finisher. I guess I don't know if there's like any mid game things you can do, but if you wanted to like play no finishers,
at best they can be like played in 8 standby as your off finisher, as well as a way to dig for your 3-2 events, the -2 soul events, or 3-4 event, not 3-2.
Yippee! Sounds kind of terrible.
Yeah, I'll give this a 2. You might want to pick up a copy, maybe specifically.
I think this card's like fine.
Yeah, just ignore the first effect from most deck. If you're playing 8 standby, it might be fine.
0-0 Latifa and Isuzu Sento. When this attacks, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose 1 card from among them. Put it back on top of your deck. Send the rest to waiting room. So a pick trigger. And when this attacks, you may choose. If you have no other characters in your back row, you may mill 1. If it's level 0 or lower, put it on stage in the back row slot. So it's a spawner. It's just another top check, rearranged spawner, right?
Yeah, it's a standard. Not that good because we already saw a good +0 in green. So that's probably just the 1.
True.
There's nowhere we play this over the other +0.
I agree. 2-1 Muse, Isuzu, and Latifa. At the start of your attack phase, if this is standing card is in your front row, rest this, then draw 1 card, put 1 card from the top of your deck into stock, and then deal 1 damage to your opponent.
So you get +1, you get to play around your opponent's defensive counters, and that's about it. You give your opponent a +1 as well, because you're not reversing stuff unless you're putting this in the open lane. And for some reason you don't want to get 2 souls instead of 1 soul attack.
Exactly.
Probably not worth the trade-off, but you can play around with it, I guess. Maybe a 2 at best.
Yeah. It's a funny card. 1-1 Isuzu. When this is placed on stage from hand, you may mill 2. If there's a CX among those cards, you may choose one of your opponent's level 1 or higher characters. If you do, the opponent chooses 1 level X or lower character from the rating, swap them. X equals the level of the character chosen by you -1. And it is a Clockadachi. Why did they nerf?
It's technically buff because it's level 1. Yeah, it's a card Titan. Like, it's a hard removal, but it's level 2 and mills 3 cards.
They could have just printed the one from Disney, the Dalmatian one, right? Or Dalmatian, Simba, whatever it was, the 1-1.
I don't remember anymore. I think it was the what was it? The dogs that eat the spaghetti. What's it called again?
Huh?
You know the 2 dogs that like.
Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, that was what it was. Lady and the Tramp. That's what it's called.
Yeah. That one was like, that one was really good.
Yeah, but I mean this is fine. It's double removal still.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Worst come worst, it's just in Dachi.
But it's also case. Like you get to mill 1 less card though, which feels kind of bad too, right?
Yeah, but isn't the Wolf and the Tramp just a regular reverse Adachi, or was that?
No, it's a Takadachi. I'm pretty sure it was yellow. And maybe it was a reverse Adachi. And yeah, I thought it was. Okay.
Let me look up real quick. Oh, it is a stock Adachi.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, that card was insane.
Yeah, that card was really good. This one's not as good, but you know, it's still fine. I give it 2. It's a Adachi in the end. All right, FCR. This is the Chrono, whatever it was.
Chrome Shell Regios.
Yeah, Chrome Shell Regios.
Pay 1, discard 1, send this to memory. It's a Nina and Leifon. When this is reversed, you may pay cost. If you do search your deck for a Fujimi Fantasia Bunko or weapon character, show it your point, add it to hand. It's just a memory drop search.
Yeah, it's a memory drop search.
Memory drop search.
There's 2 cards that plays off of having memory. They're both decent, but they both require a lot of memory. So if you do want to play those 2 cards, then you're gonna have to play this. We'll give it 3. Test it out. Maybe you like the memory package, but who knows? There's not enough.
I think you just fucking love memory.
Yeah, I don't think there's a good enough amount of good memory cards. It's like probably the best of them, besides like the memory healer EP from set 1. The set 1 Rumia.
Oh yeah, true. I got that card. That card's good.
Yeah, that's a good card. I wonder how expensive that card is now.
FDD.
Yep. DXD. High School DXD.
Alright, 0-0 Rias. Discard 1 when the comic is placed in your climax area. You pay the cost if you do reveal the top card of your deck. Choose 1 level X or lower character from the waiting room. Add it to hand. X equals the level of the card revealed. And it is a top check. It is a tap self, top check 3, add 1 brainstorm. This card is. It's like Muna.
Yeah, it's Muna from Whole Life, but instead of being a search brainstorm, it's a check 3 brainstorm, which is arguably better.
I think that's better.
Yeah, so very warranted for its double wire status. It's also very warranted for its like 2K card price or higher. I don't know what exactly. I just remember the auctions. It was selling for like, what was it, 20K yen? Is that it? 2K? Something like that. No,
it's like 15 USD, give or take.
Yeah, something about that.
Yeah, this card.
Very nice card. There's another brainstorm that is equally as good for a specific deck, but in every other deck, I would say you definitely want to run this in any other deck besides the Sistine deck. So I would probably give this a 4. Very good, very strong effect. Top deck knowledge and filter on your check 3 brainstorm.
0-0 Rias. Discard 1 Fujimi Fantasia Bunko or demon character and display on stage from hand. You may draw 1. Discard, and then Climax combo, return this to hand. If the standby is in the Climax area, pay the cost if you do with the top card of your deck. If it is a Fantasia Bunko or demon character, add it to hand. Oh, so I guess they do have 2 combos now. Wow.
Yeah. High School DxD now has the Ashia standby combo as long with this Rias standby combo. This combo, it's like okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's mainly just a bounce back. You have potential plus, but you have the dish draw, so it's another costless hand filter or discard outlets for your standby targets. Not the worst, but not the best. Give it a 3. Try it out if you want to play standby.
Uh, 3-2 Rose Wise. If you have 2 or less 6 in your waiting room, it's -1 level in your hand. Send one of your other Fantasia Bunko or demon characters on stage to waiting room. When it's split on stage from hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at top 3 cards of your deck. Choose 1 card among them, add it to hand. 1 to card among them, send it to stock, and 1 to waiting room. So it's like the Marine. I think these EPs are pretty good.
You think these EPs are pretty good? It's 1 stock.
I do.
For a 3 card dig. And converts a bad card in your hand.
Considering, I don't know how many other check X's Fujimi has, but you know, pretty good. I think
it's not bad. If you're playing red, it's a fine inclusion.
Yeah, the problem is playing red, I think.
Yeah, it's 10-5 body, so it's also decently powered. You can give it a 2. And the worst part is it's bad EP condition, or like subpar.
Yeah, I think I look at this card more as like a level 3 that I'm playing to dig for my climax rather than anything else, right? But, all right, 0-0 Akino. Climax. When a climax puts in your climax area, you may return this to your hand. If you do, choose up to 2 of your characters. Turn they gain the following ability. On attack, go top 2 cards to your deck. Pick trigger. I mean, this card's pretty good. I like this card more than the Rias.
Yeah, this card is like insanely good. I think even outside a standby, you saw the power of like Neo decks or any other decks that can give. Like even like Chloe decks would
just
really
giving 2
love.
cards pick trigger is so good.
Yeah, being able to actually snipe with your finisher, like what your triggers are, or as well as if you have any on attack effects, just giving you an extra dig for those on attack effects is pretty good.
Yeah,
especially
off.
Yeah, so there's gonna be a level 1 common that we've already mentioned a few times that's gonna have to require a top deck knowledge. And having this to dig for a specific card you need on your top of your deck is gonna be really good. I actually think I'll give this a 4-star.
Yeah, I think this card's good. And it's a card you only ever need like 1 of 2 in your deck, which is pretty insane. 2/1 Irina. When you discard backup, choose one of your battling characters in this turn and gains the following ability. So unreverse opponent's battle characters that is memory 3K, memory kit counter. Pretty normal.
Yeah, just a memory kit counter too.
I don't know if Fujimi even had one of these before, I'm gonna be honest.
No, they had a 3/5 counter though.
This bitch trait is just A.
Yeah. It's literally just A.
0/0 Asya. Discard 1, send one of your other characters on stage to waiting room. When this is on stage from hand, you hit the cost. If you do search your deck for up to 1 Fantasia Bunko or demon character, show it to your opponent, add it to hand in the top of your deck.
This is basically one of those ditch sack salvage, but
yeah, it's just a
flavor,
but it's actually a different card.
Yeah, I don't think that's much better because usually you would rather sack itself than sack a different card.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 2 though. In the end, it's just like if you're playing like a heavy plus and combo, it's a way to actually your deck.
Okay, I guess it's one of the, technically like it's like the Nijika from Bochi, but it's technically compression positive, right? Like current deck compression positive.
True.
Because it sacks the card and searches for 1
instead of bottom decking itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're playing.
Not that I don't think that's a deal breaker or anything, but like it's there.
Yeah, so you're playing like a low hand, high stock finisher or something. This would be pretty nice. But outside of that, whatever.
It's cute though.
Not for just for your art. It is nice. She got that streetwear going on.
I think he meant the other art.
This one?
No. Yeah, I think he meant Irina. I don't know. That was old before. You said 4 not for the art. Oh, this was Akino. Which I mean that card has actually good art.
Okay, we're not looking at that anymore.
Looks back. Oh yeah. Natsume and Tobio.
This is from the Slash Dog.
From what?
Slash Dog. They're like spin-off. It's like they're like side characters in the High School DxD universe that got their own spin-off series called Slash Dog.
Good for them. Okay. Did you have to go look that one up?
Yeah, I had to look that one up.
Natsume and Tobio, when spit on stage from hand, you may draw 2, then discard 2. Yeah, the cleavage art, yeah. Understood.
Well, this is actually pretty good. If you're playing red heavy, like 8 door or something door, you know, draw 2 ditch is really good. You saw how good it is in what's it called, Musume. They always play their ditch 2, draw 2. Then this one draws first, then ditch. Give it a 3. You're playing red. It's probably like an instant include, actually.
Yeah, this card just has no condition to do it. I wonder why. Okay. 1/1 Koneko. 5500 hand on core 2 soul.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I only the 2 souls warrants having the smallest body.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
And not just the character herself, but the card. Yeah.
Okay, but what if this was a 1/0 1/1 can't be reversed by cost 0 2 soul?
And that's much better. Because it's more likely to live.
For it, right?
Yeah.
You're just slamming a 2 soul body at your opponent every turn.
Okay, that's actually like can't be reversed is actually so much better than
it is.
Card in this specific case.
1/0 Rias PR. Well, this is a reprint.
Yeah.
Of another card. I don't know what it is, but it's on attack. You're the top card of your deck. If it is a Fantasia Bunko or demon character, this turn all your characters get 2500 power.
It's actually not horrible.
Band.
Just get a huge amount of power into your entire board.
Yeah, this card's okay. She
attacks 5/5. Into context, this card, I think the other copy is better for specific reasons, but in the context of this card, it's just a 2. If you need power, it's good.
Is the one a different color?
No, the other one is some different set.
Oh. Fair. 1/0 Summon Opie event. If you don't have a Fantasia Bunko or demon character, you cannot play this card from hand. This card can be played without meeting color requirement. Bucket 4, add a Fantasia Bunko or demon character. So it's just a camera.
Camera, nothing that bonds to it either. But it is the only deck speed event in the set. And for a set that might want to be playing events. So, you know, it's not horrible.
DXD has a cigarettes and a camera?
Okay, but cigarettes is much less deck speed compared to...
Yeah, I'm saying they got their own 2 whole events.
Yeah,
they have both deck speed events.
True. Just the 2.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a camera. No color's pretty nice though.
F Day Alive. So now we can talk about this in the context of both Fujimi and Dao.
Oh boy, and it's probably shit for both of them. Okay. 1-0 Kurumi. During your turn, this gets 5,000 power, so it is a... it's 1,500 power. So it's a 7-5 on turn, 1,500 off turn. When it's attacked, if you have the choice combination of climax and you have 3 or more other characters, mill up to 4. Choose 1 level X or lower Fantasia Bunko or Data Love character from your waiting room, add it to hand. This turn, this gets 500 power. So it's... Oh, my bad. It's fucking...
It's Calliope.
Yeah, it's Callie. Except it's 1,500 power.
Yeah, so there's Callie, it's 8k offense, but 1-5 defense. In context of Fujimi, it's not horrible because we do have the yellow Kome. The yellow CX Kome.
Oh, true. Yeah,
in context of Dao, you never play this over Kotori, level 1 combo from set 1.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of. I saw 1-0 Kurumi, I'm like, alright, this card has to be better than Kotori, and it's not.
It's like
it's not better than Kotori.
Context of Dao, this is probably a 1. In context of Fujimi, it's a playable level 1 combo, but it's probably not your first choice or your second choice.
I'll give it a 2 in Dao. I mean, it's a deck speed combo, right? Yeah. A modular deck speed is always its own value.
The plus of Callie's like, it's like Callie's like 5-5 cross turn or something.
It's 55 defense, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like randomly, but she's still like 7k offense because she got the extra.
Don't get me wrong, like Callie's better than this card in every single way.
Yeah,
but like this card's like it's not bad by any stretch. It's just not.
Especially when there's another combo.
Is just so low. Man.
Another combo also hits 8k in the set.
Yes, sir.
So we'll just give this a 2 for now.
Yeah, I think a 2 is fine. 0-0 Kurumi. Send this to waiting room when your other Fantasia Bunko or date character is front attack. To pay the cost of duty, choose 1 of your battling characters. It gets 1,000 power. And it is a spammable check 3, add 1, ditch 1 brainstorm.
Well, it's a spammable check 3 brainstorm. If you're not playing the Ria's check 3 brainstorm, it's there. And 2 at best. Maybe you might want to include it, most likely not.
There's like nothing. It just seems weird that this is a Kurumi card when you can't defend your 1-0 combo at all.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's just a little weird.
Low smooth.
2-1 Kurumi. With spin on each from hand, you may choose 1 of your opponent's level 1 or higher characters. If you do, your opponent chooses 1 level X or lower character from the waiting room. Swap them. X equals the level of the character chosen by you -1. So it's a 2-1 level down. In Dao, this is fucking pointless because you have my little Shido. In Fantasia Bunko, I mean, it's maybe okay. It's like a tech card. If you really want a 2-1 level down, the art's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's a tech card at best, but even then, I don't see it's surprising as much. Maybe back in like there's a time where Albuda played a level down. I forgot why, but it was specific. Oh, it's against Alice Gear. You can level down.
Yeah, they played the 1 level down.
So maybe it's 2. If there's ever meta, kind of like the Alice Gear meta. This might
fine,
see play.
Right? It's a tech card.
Yeah.
In all sense of the word, this is the card.
But it's like currently this is like unused, unless you want to. Yeah. I guess you can use it as shiny mess. You can like get rid of their damage scribe.
They don't fucking. They don't care.
They don't care.
That deck like literally just does that. They're like, okay, you're good, man. 3-2 Kurumi. With this one on each from hand, choose 1 of the following 3 effects and resolve it. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose the 2 Fantasia Bunko or data characters among them. Show them to your opponent. Add them to hand. Send the rest to waiting room. Choose 1 of your opponent's characters and bounce it. Or minus something 2k power.
So it can +2
mid
or bounce, and then randomly you can snipe a back row, I guess. But if you want to snipe a back row, why don't you just bounce it?
It is. I was gonna say it's like the Shuna 2-1, but that card's also banned in Japanese, so it doesn't matter. I don't even know if that card's hittable. But
in the end, it's probably playable as a bouncer, and then can plus you hand if you need it.
God, I hope Fujimi has a better bouncer than a 3-2 bouncer instead of vanilla 3-2.
I don't remember them having a better one.
It might not though. Yeah.
I do not remember them having a 2-1 bouncer. Yeah, they had this 2-1 level down.
Wow.
Wow.
Alright, 0-0 Kurumi double R. When this attacks, use one of your Fantasia Bunko or date characters when it gets 3,000 power.
Why does Kurumi get 2 war?
Why? Because she's a fan favorite.
Where's Toko's double Rs?
At the start of your opponent's attack phase, if there is a character in the slot across from this, you may move this to an empty slot in the front row. So it's a scaredy cat runner.
Yeah, but it's 500 power.
This card's fucking dead. Every time.
There's no way this card ever lives.
It's 500 power. Card's fucking
it loses to like 500 power brainstorms.
Yeah, this card's...
If your opponent wants to answer it, they will answer it. Regardless. It loses to those...
Like Rio.
Loses to like those random 500 power, like, what's it called? Ricos. Like one of the worst. One of the worst parts Rico is like usually it's too small to beat any runners, but then this runner's like one runner they can beat.
You play this down against Shiny Mass and they go like 35-35 Rico, and you're like, that's unkillable. Damn, my Kurumi's just dead.
Yeah, I don't think that the power pump is warranted it enough.
No,
nope. Well, it was still not the it's not the worst. We'll still give it a 2. But
okay.
Like...
Well, my problem is like this power effect is like pretty anti-synergy, right? Because this is a going first card with a shitty going second effect. Like I get it. It's like it's meant to be like, oh yeah, it survives, and then you get to power over something, but like that's not realistic.
Random utility cards beats this.
So many cards beat this. But yeah. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
1-0 Kurumi. So many Kurumi cards, bro. When this is reversed, if the battle opponent is level 1 or lower, you may reverse that character. Cool, level 1 bomb. Alarm, discard a Fantasia Bunko or Day character. If it's on the top of your clock, if it's started clock, so you pay cost to reduce. Salvage what? Wow, Alarm did salvage? I mean, that's not terrible.
This is like for the data bullet deck with the back rows that can set your clocks.
Oh, true. They do have that.
Yeah. That's for that deck. But in the end, it's still like 2 very meh effects, so I'll probably give it a 1. It's probably not even worth slots in data bullet either. Also, the reason why there's so many Kurumi cards is because there's data bullet and Dao.
It's the same shit, brother.
They're different. The one's the Kurumi deck and one's the Toka series.
Yeah, here they are together.
Yeah, here we are together.
2-2 Kurumi and Toka. If all your characters are Fujimi Fantasia Bunko and or Date, this gets 2500 power and Encore. Climax combo. Send the standby in your climax area to waiting room at the start of your opponent's attack phase. You can if you do stand this.
You know what's crazy? This is like the first actual second standby combo for Dale.
No, I'm gonna say Dale actually has a second standby combo now.
All the other Dale level standby combos were so bad and not even worth it. This is like playable.
We're fucking back, baby.
It's playable, so they finally have not an empty standby.
Yeah, you said you get a 9500 2-2. Woo!
Woo! It could be worse. It's a 2. It's not crazy, but you know, it's probably played in a standby Dao. Maybe.
I know just play my twin drive 2-2, no?
Yeah, but this one gets you prio. Or you can do a split.
Yeah? You know, like do like the fucking like shiny mask thing and play like 2-2.
Yeah.
0-0 Mukuro. I don't know who this is. When this puts on stage from hand, choose one of your opponent's characters until the end of your opponent's next turn. It gets the following ability. This cannot move to other slots. Anti-runner. Pay 1. Discard a Fantasia Bunko or Date character. When this plays on stage from hand, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 to hand. Send the rest to waiting room. Wait, it's not double timed?
No, it's not double time. It's only single timed.
But why is it ditch character?
I don't know. Oh, it's less power costed. So she can be a 1k instead of 500.
Huh?
Hey?
Huh? Hey? This isn't just a bay?
No. Not big with an extra effect.
This card's ass. I can just play. I'd rather just play fucking
she
Rumia.
probably has ass. The sample
I'd rather
thing's
just play
kind of
Rumia.
yeah. In context of Fujimi,
There's no way Dal doesn't have better than this card. Surely.
probably not.
Surely.
Probably not. The best thing you play as far is the anti-standby synergy. But that's it. That's about it.
Yeah.
2 for tech.
Woo.
Have you caught up the Dao anime?
Hell no.
They're like almost done apparently. There's like one more season left and they'll be done.
That's actually insane. 1-1 Toka. Damn, she's looking good. Sure.
Yeah, I didn't know this
from hand
first.
Yeah, it's crazy. This looks more like a Rize from Gochi than Toko, but
Yeah, I thought it was Tokyo Ravens at first.
when's it placed? Oh, true, just a little bit. Once it's put on stage from hand, if you have 4 more other Fantasia Bunko or date characters, choose 1 Fantasia Bunko or date character in your name, send it to stock. And it is a reverse Adachi. I mean,
cost is reverse.
Adachi, I guess.
It's
Sure.
cost is reverse Adachi, so it's like could be worse.
It makes it ever so slightly better.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way that Fujimi can give it like a hard removal. Like there's no like give
I don't
kick or
I don't recall that
stock
effect
kick.
ever.
Yeah,
in set 1.
Who's this?
Mio. I know this girl.
You?
I do.
Where's Miku?
Which one was Miku?
Yeah, are you sure you're not remembering Miku?
No, this is the goddess bitch that has the shit with Shino. I know this girl.
She didn't show up in season 1 or 2.
Yeah, I know, but I know this girl because my friends have spoiled the fucking series for me, so I know this girl.
Okay, I heard it's very flavorful. Read it.
I don't know who Miku is.
Wait, Miku's the one that showed up in season 2.
Oh, she's the purple-haired one.
She's the one that he paid to heal.
Okay.
Hey, come on, man.
I remember her now.
Okay.
But yeah, I know this girl more than I remember her, so that says something, I guess. 3-2 Mio. When it's put on stage from hand, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose 1 card from among them, add it to hand, send the rest to waiting room, then choose 1 of your characters. It's turn to gain Celestial Spirit. Pay 1, discard 1, send 1 of your other Celestial Spirit characters on stage to waiting room. When this attacks, if you have the pants combination climax area, and all your characters are Fantasia Bunko or date. What the fuck? Okay, you may pay the cost if you deal 2 damage to your opponent. This turn, this gets 3k power.
She's the god bitch that makes all the celestial spirits, so that's the flavor. And she sacrifices the celestial spirits to do damage. So there's a flavor.
Sure, I guess. This is like.
I was talking this to some people. People say this is like contention for one of the playable finishers.
It's definitely playable. It's like a ditch one, stack 1, burn 2 is like fine.
But you don't even have a ditch because it cantrips. So it's like it helps you. You can also dig towards the burn event.
Hand neutral. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like fine.
So you could realistically triple this plus a burn event, maybe even 2 burn events. With 8 pants.
Yeah, that's like fine.
So the plus side versus the gay girls is that
it's really boring.
This is a better trigger, but you have the triple versus having the double on a worse trigger.
True.
But yeah, and yeah, it's similar to marring damage though.
Yeah, it's literally just marring damage. Like it is just marring. Right?
Yeah. So
or like
I give it a 3. This is one of the more playable finishers compared to everything else in the set.
I mean, to me, this finisher kind of just reads like, if you're gonna play this finisher, why the fuck are you playing Bunko? But
yeah, okay.
I guess you could be, unless you really want to play for your level 1 combo. I can understand that, I guess. But like, that's like really how I feel about this card. It's like, okay, that's cool, but like, I feel like you could be playing other decks and get like a Marine, like Hololive. Alrighty, 0-0 Natsumi. I remember this girl. She's the Brainstorm. Discard when this is placed on stage from hand. You may pay the cost of discarding 1 climax. If you do, salvage a Fantasia Bunko or date from your waiting room. Add it to hand. Pay 1. Send this to waiting room. Choose 1 of your Fantasia Bunko or date characters from your hand whose level is equal to or lower than your level. Places on stage in this card's former slot.
Yeah, this is like
okay.
The only other Ditch CX salvage was like in red, so this is your blue Ditch CX salvage. That had and the red one had no other effect. This one just like sometimes it lets you cheat out your finisher for one less stock.
Yeah, this could come up. Actually,
Ditch grab your finisher. Ditch CX grab finisher, then you play the finisher out for one stock. Not horrible. If you're playing 8 pants, you probably play this.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty good with the Mio actually.
Well, Toko doesn't get a double R.
No, Smoj.
Fell off.
She's literally the best. 2-1 Toka. When a climax plays in the climax area, choose one of your characters until the end of your opponent's next turn. It gets 4,000 power. And then ditch 1 CX. When you trigger a CX, you may pay the cost of you to choose one character. You're winning, add it to hand. This is literally the fucking pre-connect card.
Yeah, that's a pre-connect card. It's also your only like pants filter or CX filter that it's not even level 0-1. Like one of those ditch CX check 2 add 2 or add 1 ditch 1.
True.
So yeah, unlucky. This card is like okay. I'll just give it 2.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay for 8 pants. 1-0 Nia. When this is placed on stage from hand, you may look at the top card of your deck. If you do, place the card underneath the face down as a marker. When this is placed on stage from hand, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck or your opponent's deck. Put them back at the top in the order. During your turn, when this card with a marker is sent from stage to waiting room, you may have another Fujimi Bunko character. You may put this former slot rested. She has and she's a soul trigger, so she has like another life. That's cute.
Yeah, I mean the whole point of this one is that it can be another sack target for your Mio finisher.
Oh, she's Celestial Spirit. Oh
yeah, so you can sack her, revive her, then sack her again. So then you don't have to sack. You don't have to sack your front row, whatever.
Yeah, it's Pekko.
It's okay, but probably not used unless you even in the Mio decks. I think you would rather just probably waste a slot on this.
Yeah, because you have the extra hand anyway, so you can actually just afford to play your cards and sack them. It doesn't matter. It's like
you can sack them in attack phase. You just gotta sack. You have to sack one of your front rows.
Yeah, but I mean, like you don't mind just throwing your cards on the board and doing it that way. Yeah. Oh no, you open a lane. Oh darn.
Yeah, it's probably just the one.
Oh dang
actually.
It. Yeah, this card sucks. Pekko was never good before either.
Oh, this card.
Nibble Coal. Okay. You can run any number of this card in your deck. For each of your other copies of this card that gets 2 of the power, it has a soul trigger. I saw the Dal deck that was just 1 million of this card. What was it? It was Pants 2 soul, 4 Mio, and then fucking 32 of this or whatever, or 38 of this.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's not good though.
Yeah,
I'm good.
You put down 5 of these, they get plus 8k. You get 10Ks.
True, 10Ks with soul triggers. You'll always be swinging for 2s.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, this is probably one of the worst armies cards though. So I'm good.
Yes, I'm good.
1.
It's worse than Kishibe. One more Toka. Rest this. Choose one of your Fantasia Bunko or Spirit characters. It gets 700 power. Discard 1, rest this. Choose one of your opponent's cause 0 lower characters in the front row, put on the bottom of their deck. Pay 2, rest heal.
Reprint of the Miku.
I vaguely remember this card. Oh, it was the Miku. I remember this card now.
Yeah, so I'll give it a 2. It's solid niche play. Mainly in 8 standby decks because you can get a spammable heal.
Yeah, and pay 2, rest heal was...
That was the best
good.
thing.
Back then, yeah.
Green vertical bar. Yeah. That's the Fujimi color, though. The Fantasia color. You see blue, green, white. FDY. What's FDY again? What the fuck was this?
Tetsu no Yusha. Legendary
Heroes. Yeah.
Yeah, 2-1 Ferris. If you don't have another Fantasia Bunko or weapon character, this does not stand during your stand phase. All of the other copies of this card have 3,000 power. This has 2 souls, so it's a 12-5, 2 soul if you have 3. It's bad.
Yeah, it's not good. 1. Bad gimmick. Full Metal Panic.
FFP. Oh, this card's broken. Wait, I did honestly. Deadass did not even know it had that extra effect in there. 0-0 Kaname and Telefa. Increase the number of cards in your hand by 1. If you have 4 more events in your waiting room, you may play events without meeting color requirement. Not that that's real, but you know, it's a thing. Pay 1 rest this salvage brainstorm. Why does it get the extra text though? What?
The extra text is like very uncommon that it even comes up because you might not have a case.
On color.
You should usually play towards being uncolored anyway.
I think like the most use case I could see is like not having the color for the 3-0 event.
Yes.
And then this being like, oh man, I don't need color. Haha. Play card.
Yeah. This is like your fail safe. But the main thing is just it's a +1 hand size with salvage brainstorm. It's like Bochi. But instead of having a soul trigger, you have the random case where you can get a salvage or get a uncolored event.
Yeah.
So yeah. Good card. +1 hand size plus salvage brainstorm. So good play in both Itsuki and Bochi. Very good card.
Good card.
Give it a 4. Pick it up.
Especially for a nice cool card coming up eventually at some point.
Yeah, even without a nice cool card like a plus 2 combos, like just having extra hands always nice to in general. Any deck can go overhand.
(3-2) Sosuke and Kaname. When splits on stage from hand, you may choose one card in your hand, one card in your hand, whose level is equal to or lower than your level. Place it on a stage in any slot. This gets 2,000 power. Climax combo, pay 2, ditch 1. One is attacks. If you have the bar climax in your climax area and you have another Fantasia Bunko, Mithril, or Whispered character, you pay the cost. If you do declare any number, then the deal X equal to the number you declared. It is literally a worse version of Toru from Dragon Maid, but I guess it's free placed. It's only 2 stock because it free plays 2 of them.
Yeah, so cool. It's 6 stock to triple.
Yeah.
6 stock to triple. There's also a 2-1 assist that gives this top checks. You check 2, pick a trigger, as well as hexproof. That we'll see later.
I like the art for the climax.
I think this is one of the other options for your finisher, just because it's super cheap. All of Fujimi finishers are basically it's pretty cheap, but it doesn't do too much. It's not too impactful. So we'll probably just give this a 3. Try it out. Not the worst
That's
finisher.
Fine. It's cheap. 0-0 Kaname and Teletha. When a climax plays in your climax area, choose one of your Fantasia Bunko, Mithril, or Whispered characters. This turn it gets 500 power. Climax combo, when the bar is placed in the climax area, if you have 2 or more other Fantasia Bunko, Mithril, or Whispered characters, choose one of your characters. This turn it gets the following ability. Twin Drive for Fui.
Yeah, but it's taking up your backlist spots. So getting all this stock, you can't do too much with it, especially since no level 1 combo is like on reverse pay 1 plus 1.
I mean, I think it's nice that they gave Full Metal Panic 2 combos now. You know, it has like a lot of cards. I think you could actually build a Full Metal Panic deck now. There should be enough cards, I think.
Yeah, it should be possible now. They had Ricky, and that's all I remember.
And I remember they had cards.
Oh, I remember they had the 2-1 that had they had the anti-burn 2-1, but only in Slain.
Nice.
All right, it's suffice for combo.
Yeah,
okay. 2 if you want to play Full Metal Panic, probably 1 otherwise, most likely.
You're never actually playing this in like a real meta deck ever.
Yeah, it's probably a 1
0-0
actually.
Teletha. When attack, if you comment in your comics area, well, top card of your deck, if it is level 1 or higher, send it to stock.
Oh,
this card's actually pretty nice. This card's actually pretty nice for the for that deck, right? Because you're slamming DX at 0. Stock Charger, that's like fine, actually.
Yeah. If it had better level 0 combos besides just that one, this would definitely see play. Outside of that, it's like, okay. 2. Try it out, maybe.
0-0 Kalinin versus Sosuke. Discard 1. When this is on stage from hand, you may pay the cost if you choose one Fantasia Bunko or Mithril character, not Whispered, from your clock. Add it to your hand. Put the top card of your deck in a clock. When this is reversed, if the battle opponent is level 0 or lower, you may send that card to the top of your opponent's clock to waiting room, send that card to the clock. So it's a clock bomb with clock swap. Isn't this a card from fucking Gurren Lagann?
Maybe, I don't remember.
I think this is literally the Viral from Gurren Lagann.
I think mainly
Nice.
if you want a clock bomb. I think if you want a clock swap, it's a fine second effect with it. So it's a 2. Not on the good clock swap they print nowadays, those. But I think if you printed that one, this card would be like negative power. That's why.
Alright, 2-1, the Whispered Ones. All of your other 3/2 Sosuke and Kaname gain the following 2 effects. This cannot be targeted by your opponent's effects. When this attacks, look at the top card of your deck and put it on the top of your deck or into the waiting room level X.
Oh, so it's just a surveil, whatever scry surveil.
Yeah, not pick trigger. I mean, that's still okay. Giving you hexproof is the more important part anyway.
Yeah. Deterrence you from defensive counter is pretty nice. So yeah. If it's the level 3 is the 3, then this can be a 3. You only play this if you play a finisher.
Alright, 3/2 Teletha. When this was on stage from hand, if you have 4 or more other Fantasia Bunko or Mythical characters, choose one Fantasia Bunko or Mythical character. In your waiting room, you may send it to stock. Pay 1 when this card is placed on stage from hand. You may pay the cost. If you do, choose a Climax Vehicle waiting room, add it to hand. Alright, sure. 2 stock Climax Salvage. It's fine.
Or 0 stock Climax Salvage, you free spawn it.
Oh, true. +1 stock, right? Or 0, just 0. Yeah, it's like the it's like the it's literally the Doc Hudson shit from Disney. That's literally what they did with the TD as a TD card. That's cute.
You can also, if you have the CX ready, just get like a +1 stock so that your finisher, it's 5 stock finisher.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Pay 1
Pretty good
extra
card.
handout.
Even outside of the FMP finisher, this is like
Yeah, this card's fine.
really good in every other deck except for like the Revolution Girls. We'll give this a 3. We'll give it a 4 actually. I think this will find slots in most decks, especially if you're gonna probably want to play green anyway.
True. 1/0 Kaname. When this is placed on stage from your hand or attacks, choose one of your Fantasia Bunko or Whispered characters. This turn gets 200 power.
Yeah, instead of putting 2 separate effects, they just combine it now. Thank you, Bushy.
Yeah, I mean this is how it should be.
Yeah, thank you, Bushy, for condensing.
For finally condensing their cards.
And yeah, it's just an on attack, on play, power pump. It's fine too. Might be worse because there's the ones that like gives everything with 2/5 though.
Well, they really did give Full Metal Panic so many fucking cards. 1/1 Teletha and Kaname. 3K backup. Pay 1, reveal this from your hand. Put it at the bottom of your deck for be a 3K.
Nothing I remember that's worth having a 3K counter for. It's not like Alice, so probably just a 1 for now. Maybe in the future, if there's ever a Volume 3, and you print like an Alice-like combo. Let's see play.
2/1 Kaname.
Like
Auto, while this is in your waiting room. Oh, it's done with these. Auto, while this is in your waiting room at the start of your first turn, you may put the top card of your deck into stock. And when it's placed on stage from hand, this turn this gets X power, X equals the number of your Fantasia Bunko or Whispered characters times 1000 power. And it's like, okay, it's a 2/1.
It's not as good as the Alice Gear and the Crayon Shin-Chan versions of this combo.
Woken.
Yeah.
That one's insane.
Because the second effect is not as relevant. You technically don't want to have 4 copies of this usually, so it's not as beneficial to slam 4 of this as it was now in Crayon Shin-Chan, because they had relevant second effects. 2, you know, if you want to gimmick and play around this at FMP maybe, but most likely 1 in the cases.
1/0 event. Choose 1 level extra lower Fantasia Bunko, Mytho, or Whispered character.
You put the wrong one on. It's a brainstorm, not the.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh. Okay, got me confused. Choose an added to hand X equals to the number of the brainstorm.
Yeah, so not the level 1,
Okay.
not the level 0 combo we see here, but it was actually the brainstorm that we saw a bit before this. The +1 hand size brainstorm. So yeah, this event actually becomes pretty relevant when it's on that. And
when it's actually when it's brainstorm and not this card. I mean, I guess realistically in Full Metal Panic it's good in either, but this card I guess is more generically good in any Fujimi deck playing that brainstorm if you want to play it. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty good. There's a specific deck that needs to play events. This might be one of them. You could play towards because you didn't play the brainstorm anyway. So yeah, we can give it a 3.
I mean, it's fine. 0/0 Talitha. Well, there's a fucking Mofu there. Why? Okay, well. When it's placed on stage from hand, choose one card from your hand. You may send it to stock. Pay 1 Twin Drive. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's hand stock, Twin Drive, Utaka from Psychonal. They also got printed in different card because these peers are all reprints. Fine card. Just a 2. Mainly for the hand stock. If you need it.
And then PR 0/0 Sosuke and Natsumi. Your other character in the front row center slot gets 500 power, and then pay 1 top card of your deck in the clock. Rest this, salvage 1 character.
Yep, it's a Taketsubo. Boshi played it. I don't know if you play in Fujimi. So, who knows? Probably just 2 though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fine.
I think Bochi.
It's hard.
Bochi was played more because it also had the power pump, so you could be slightly more bigger or answer more stuff.
Yeah, that power actually mattered, to be honest.
Oh, she's naked. No, never mind. She's not naked.
0/0. It's not naked. 0/0 Kaname. When this is placed on stage from hand, you may choose 1 Fantasia Bunko or Whispered character from your waiting room. Place it underneath this face down as a marker. Discard 1 Fantasia Bunko or Whispered characters. When this is reversed, you pay the cost. You choose 1 marker underneath this and add it to your hand.
Oh yeah, this is the delayed costless drop salvage. Yeah, that was basically it. It was interesting, but probably not good.
Yeah, it's neat though.
2 for being neat. Alright, FGC. What the fuck was this again?
Alright, this is Grand Crest Senki. Grand Crest War. 0/0 Silica and Theo. During this card's battle, all players cannot play backup from hand. When this attacks, if the level of the character causing this is 2, this gets 6k power, so it's a 10/5 anti-backup.
I saw people actually playing this if they played yellow. It's fine. 10/5 anti-backup. Better, you can actually answer most 2/2s. But that's not hiding behind an assist. We'll give it a 2.
Yeah, this card's okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's a yellow. It's a good yellow like beater.
FGI. We were talking about this at the beginning of the stream. It's the recently my brother-in-law's sense of distance is so close. But it's actually not a brother-in-law, it's a sister. Oh. Stepsister. I hate Japan.
Okay. 0/0 Himeno. Your other center slot character. Character gets 1 power. Pay 1 for the top card of your deck in the clock. Rest this. Choose 1 character. It's a here.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So if you want to play little sister instead of the dad and daughter combo, then you can play this. It's a 2 as well.
God damn it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, gamers.
0/0 Agri. You knew what this was.
Yeah, I fucking forgot already.
This card 0/0 Agri. During your turn, this gets 1,000 power. When it's placed on stage from hand, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose 1 of them from among them. Show it to your opponent. Add it to hand. So the waiting room. Then, if you add a card to hand, discard 1. So it's a event Rize.
Why was Austin a 4K? Why was Austin a 4K on turn?
Was she 35?
Was she 35? I swear to God, Austin was like huge.
Oh, she had offensive power for no fucking reason. It was like if you had to have another character, bro.
She was huge for no reason. This is fine still. You can do what Slime's been doing right now, where you can get turtle deck speed, where you play this with camera, and you can like turbo through.
I'm actually surprised the deck you had didn't play this card instead of the blue one. But I guess
my original version of this had this. But then
makes sense.
my Karma's like, okay, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Karma. If you want to start, if you don't want to play as Clock Plus, probably play this. But you want to play Clock Plus, you probably play E for the next speed and then
Yeah, that makes
Ricky.
sense. Yeah, we'll talk about the blue one. The blue one's a pretty good card, though, I think.
But yeah, I think it's still worth testing. 3 stars. If you want to play a event-based deck. If you want to have deck speed, this plus camera. Do what Slime does. Uber Turbo deck.
1-0 Karen. Oh, Gamers level 1 combo. Sheesh.
It's not that good.
Oh, once put on stage from hand, if you have 2 or more other characters, this gets 2,000 power. Climax combo Resonate. Reveal a copy of this card from your hand, send the bar from the Climax area to the waiting room. At the end of this card's attack, you pay the cost. If you choose one Fantasia Bunko character in your waiting room, add it to hand, then choose one Fantasia Bunko character in your waiting room, send it to stock. Oh.
So it's not even a +2. So you can only resolve once, and then you get +1 stock, +1 hand. So that means you're banking on either having a card that can specifically give you another +1 for convert your stock to a +1, or you have to hit a Brainstorm. Which, I'm most likely good, because you're going to go roll on hand so fast. And you're forced to spam Brainstorm.
Yeah, I'm good. This card sucks. Karen's cute, though.
Yeah, probably a 1. There's no way you play this over the other level 1 combos that we'll be seeing. Why is it not in stock?
Level 1 combo.
True. Why is it not in stock?
That
is also so true, because you awkwardly, you had to always attack with this last, otherwise you awkwardly turn off the power, the soul for the rest of your deck.
Alright, 2-1 Chiaki. All the other Fantasia Bunko in-game characters get 500 power. Rest 2 of your characters. Choose one of your characters until the end of your opponent's next turn. Again, so when this is front attack, you return this to hand. Whoa, rest 2 card, don't give Obero.
Yeah, so it gives you a +1. My only problem is that it comes on a bit too late. Being level 2 is a bit late. Who knows? It's probably a 1. Too slow.
Ugh, 1-0 Karen. During your turn, this gets 6k power. 8-5 offensive, 2-5 defensive.
Not enough power.
Nope.
I mean, it is enough power, but it's not enough impact. Alright, FIL. This is where we stop looking at it. Bill. Oh, never mind. This
is fucking cheat. Isekai cheat.
Yeah, I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too.
Isekai cheat skill.
Isekai cheat skill.
This show was ass.
It had really good animations for no reason.
Yeah, it did. And I respect the series, if only because the dude didn't try to make a good series. He literally just wrote what he wanted, and somehow it got published and it got an anime, and he's just like, alright, whatever, man.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
just reading my fanfic.
Yeah.
You're just reading my fanfic, bro. Like, whatever.
He knew it was bad. He didn't know what he was doing. He's just writing for the sake of writing.
He's just writing what he wants. I think that's based. 0-0 Kaori and Lexia. If this has a marker underneath it, this gets +1 level and 1500 power. When it's put on stage or hand, or the top card of your deck. If it is a Fantasia Bunko, Ose Academy, or Alceria character, you put it underneath this face down as a marker. Sure, 35 Futaba. Level 1 Futaba, that's fine. Literally no problem with this card.
Yeah, it's just a 2. It's still, I don't think it's as good as H-Key, where it can hit off events and it's 4K.
Oh, true, that is a big thing. If this could hit events, that'd be really good. Well, that's weird, right? I feel like the set has a very underwhelming support for events, despite having so many events.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest downside of this.
It's very weird.
FJK, Fujitsu Kaisen?
Yeah, true.
Oh, this one.
I don't remember the name of this series, but yeah, I was don't want to tell you.
My plain-looking fiance is secretly sweet with me.
Yeah, that one. When this is placed on stage, this gets -1 level. For each of your other level 0 or lower characters, 500 power. This is bad.
Yeah, if you want to play level 0 centric decks, sure, but it's still.
I feel like this feels like verbatim a fucking data bullet card, actually.
Probably, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll give it a 1. No payoff for playing heavy level 0s. FKD. Fuck, what's this? Whatever.
I don't know. Just click it.
Oh, this is the Private Tutor Duke's Daughter.
Damn, we got the cheat scale, and you said we stopped here. We didn't even stop here. We got through this.
Yeah, I did this. I forgot. This is when you went to the bathroom.
Yeah, 2-1 Tina when this was on stage from hand. No, I came back from the bathroom.
Huh?
I came back from the bathroom at the last one. Because I was like, I read this. Pay 2, when special stage from hand, you may pay the cost, but you choose 2 Fantasia Bunko or magic characters in your waiting room, add them to hand. 2, 3, salvage 2. That's expensive.
On a 2-soul.
Oh, it's 2-soul? That's broken.
That's broken.
That's a pretty good card.
Yeah, I think if they had like a real or marring combo, like actually verbatim 4-stock finisher, then,
yeah, it'd
like,
be kind of insane.
this is like actually really good. But cause it's not, it's a bit worse because I'm pretty sure the map is on every single finisher is like it needs 6-stock at least to triple.
Okay, realistically though, right? You have 6 stock going into your turn at level 2. You're like 2-5, right? Like you didn't level up, whatever. You can play this card, 3 stock, salvage the card you want, attack 3 times. You're set up on your hand, and you're still at 6 stock. It's like fine. Right?
Or do I want to have the extra stock so I can have the option to stock swap my opponent?
Okay, but like, what if you don't have your pieces?
I guess. All right. If you're playing blue anyway, might be a fine one of.
Yeah, like, this card like seems like an okay one of. If you, especially in like a deck with a lot of selection, where you can kind of just hold this card, you know, like maybe the level 1 combo we're going to talk about. You know, it seems like a perfect fine one of.
Bro, how far is gonna be? It's R, right? I assume it's FRD or something like that.
I don't know.
FKK?
Maybe.
Oh, we did.
I think it's FRA. Record of the Akashic Bastard or whatever.
0, our dating story. The experience you and the inexperienced me.
1-0 Runa. On play, pay 1, drop 1. If you look at the top 5 cards, choose 1 card from among them. Oh, it's a 1-0. Okay. Pay 1, discard 1. Look at the top 5 cards from your deck, choose 1 card from among them. Add it to hand.
It's a 1-0 that's tiny.
Yeah. I was like, no, I was like, 5 card Rumia? Discard anything? Huh? Oh. Oh.
Well,
yeah.
You're talking about if this deck has a check X, well, there's a check 5.
You're the check 5, I guess.
Yeah, so it's better than the check X EP.
Yeah. Sure.
We'll give it a 2.
Let's go with that. It's only
K.
KN. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, we watched this. We saw this too. They will, God.
Yeah, we got a lot further than you thought we got. Like, we were skimming, bro. 0-0 pay 1 with percentage from hand. You may pay the cost if your opponent cannot use Encore effects. Oh, this is Vision.
Yeah, that's also a nice tech.
0.
If you want to have an anti-Encore, if you're playing against like a bunch of Nino decks.
Yeah, you see the Nino play, you're like, I'm about to make your fucking day hell, brother.
Yeah.
Slam this down, triple Sistine, run over their board, and they're like, oh.
Yeah, so it's pretty good in stamina metas with that where your opponent has to rely on hand Encore, and you're able to answer your opponent's board. So yeah, we give it a 2 though. Nice card. Pick up 1. Recommend. Every meta deck in JP. Yo, Albuda doesn't Encore. You're kidding me about Albuda Encores. Oh, FKS.
FKS. 0-0. Alice Liese.
This is Our Last Crusade or the
you mean to Boku no Saigo. Yeah. Put 1 Fantasia Bunko or Star Spirit character from your waiting room on the bottom of your clock. When it's placed on stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you reveal the top card of your deck, if it's a Fantasia Bunko or Star Spirit character, add it to hand. Pay 1, drop 1, salvage 1. So this is the drop salvage we were talking about before.
Worst come worst is a drop salvage. Best case, you can get a +1. Even you do a costless +1 sometimes. You just drop it down turn 1, going second. Or going first. Whatever, just turn 1. You get a plus, unlike regular rookies, which has 2 RNG. Interesting. Ricky effect. Selectivity is not that high though, that's the only problem. And it doesn't hit off events. So we'll give it a... We'll still give it a 4, I think. It's a good enough Ricky.
Yeah, I think this card's good. This card's good as long as you don't want to play the event decks. That's fine. I always think this character's Arc. No, this bitch ain't Arcwade. Arcwade's based. This character's like not based. She's
Every
okay
meta in Japan is standby. Okay, that is not true. Last year was with the Alice Overlord Gura Chainsaw Man. You would not play anti-Encore. Yeah.
And pad.
Yeah. That's one meta.
Actually, just like
even though a standby.
Okay, I guess Alice Gear.
Even
since Alice Gear, it's been standby. But
yeah, because it hasn't been standby in a while.
Even then though,
before Alice
was
Gear,
Alice Gear?
So before Alice Gear, that was D-side meta.
Yeah.
Alright, so it was Chainsaw meta, and then there's the D-side meta, and before that was the Assault Lily meta. There's also
Assault Lily was at the same time as D-side, wasn't
it? But Assault Lily got hit, and then D-side still saw play after.
Well, it was Assault Lily, D-side, and that was that the first Overlord hit? No.
Yeah, first Overlord hit.
Yes.
Yeah, because Overlord kept seeing play, and while Alice was like full power.
Yes. And then.
And before Assault Lily, there was also the Superstar meta.
Oh, that's what it was. That was when Assault Lily got hit. Was the Superstar? It got hit with the
second hit of
Superstar hit.
Yeah, second wave of Superstar hit.
Congress High got unbanned. Good times.
Okay.
But I think it's been like even Alice Gear being relevant wasn't like a standby meta, right? It was like Alice Gear and only Alice Gear, I think. I don't really remember any other standby decks.
Nino and a standby Hololive.
Oh, well, Nino wasn't as relevant, right? You didn't have a movie yet.
Yeah, but it was a standby Hololive though.
Or the movie, you didn't pre booster. Yeah, it's standby Hololive. Sure, it was those two.
Yeah.
I guess we've been in a standby meta for a bit though.
Yeah, but before that, we were not in.
Yeah, it was a while.
It was like Mushoku, and then stopped being a standby meta for a while.
Yeah, fuck Mushoku, that deck was so cringe.
Yeah, we get this 4. Let's continue on.
Alright, 0-0, Elise Liese. Climax combo, when it's level 1 or lower stock soul. Climax is placed in your climax area. You may have 2 or more other Fantasia Bunko or Star Spirit characters. Choose one of your characters. This turn against the following ability. When this card's battle opponent is reversed, search your deck for Fantasia Bunko or Star Spirit character. Show it to your opponent, add it to hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. Pay 1, drop 1, rest this, look at top 3. Choose a card from among them, add it to hand, send the rest to waiting room. Holy, that Climax. Jesus.
Oh.
I think it's a pretty good combo, Kevin.
Oh.
I think that's a pretty good combo.
Yeah, it's a fine combo. It's not like a lane or anything, but it's sufficeable.
That's pretty good.
We can give us
I like this.
Give it a 3. It's worth the first try. I think this is probably like one of the other plussing cards combos you can consider. So since you can also play this with the yellow Kome.
True. A lot of substance to this card. Very good.
Okay.
1-0 Alatia. Well, all the other Fantasia Bunko or Star Spirit characters can find under power. Pay 1, ditch 2 characters. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck.
Rest 2 characters.
Pay 1, rest 2, not ditch 2. Pay 1, rest 2 characters. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Choose a Fantasia Bunko and Star Spirit character from among them. Show your opponent, add it to hand, and the rest waiting room. So this is supposed to complement your back row, so you can go tap the combo. Value.
Tap combo, get a +1.
I think I'd just play Brainstorm, but tweets their own, I suppose.
Yep, would rather play Brainstorm. Yeah, probably a 2 at best. Most likely 1.
Okay.
Leaning more towards a 1.
1 Alice Liese. Discard 1 when it's placed on stage from hand. You may pay cost for you to choose 1 trait on all of your opponent's characters. All of your opponent's characters lose that trait. Yo, anti-trade hate. It's like Rio.
Yeah, instead of pay 1, it's the ditch 1. You can either choose this or play the trait wipe event.
2-0 event.
This is searchable.
That's also blue.
Yeah, this is searchable and yellow versus the event is a level 2 event and not searchable unless you have one specific card we'll talk about later. So we'll see. I think in cases where you're not playing trade wipe event, you probably want to play this. Having trade wipe is always nice. So we'll give it a 2. Tech card.
True.
And if you're playing yellow.
3-2 Alice Liese. With attacks, choose one of your Fantasia Bunko or Star Spirit characters. Turn it gets 500 power. This ability activates up to once per turn. During the turn this is placed on stage from hand, when this card's damage is cancelled. Mill 1, deal X, where X is the level of the card milled, +1. Musashi.
Musashi. I think it's like the other off CX finishers. Okay. It's like Kali, basically, right? Exactly Kali or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kali with pump 15. Yeah, sure. Sounds right.
It's either pump 15 or pump 2K.
double R. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do remember when Musashi was double R. I also remember when Musashi had a detriment.
Oh, true. Yeah, you had to fucking
Can't side.
I remember now. Yeah, I can't side.
0-0 Sispel. Discard one Fantasia Bunko or Star Spirit character. When this plays on stage from hand, you pay the cost to choose one of your opponent's characters. And, choose one character in your waiting room. Send it to memory face down at the start of your next turn. Add a card to your hand.
Yo, there's no reason for him to put face down. The only reason is because there's some cards that requires face up characters or requires characters in your memory. So putting a face down.
They want you to be a Lammy.
Yeah, it doesn't count as a character condition for your 2 cards that has memory payoff.
Yeah, I got you good. They read it like a book.
Lammy someone will play, and that's a memory deck. This probably sees no play. I'll give it 1.
Lammy didn't see play. I don't think that card saw like any play. Alrighty. 2-1 miss. If you have 4 Mother Fantasia Bunko or Star Spirit characters, it gets -1 level. For each of your other Fantasia Bunko or Star Spirit characters, it gets 1,000 power. So it is a 2-1-85.
Basically 1/185.
Yeah.
Still probably not worth it. 1 star.
I'm good.
The whole idea is you just play with your 2-1, your level 0 stocks of combos and you have reverses.
Yeah. 2-1 Rin. Was attacked if the level of the character across from this is 3 or higher. This turn this gets 7k power and +1 soul, so it's a 14k 2 soul against level 3s. That's pretty big, isn't it?
That's pretty big, yeah. And 2 soul? Yeah, it's not bad actually. In the end, it's just level 3 beater, so it's a 2 at best. But
yeah,
it's a pretty
feels a little big.
Pretty nice 2 soul beater. Level 3 beater.
2-1 Alice Liaise. Discard 1. When this card is placed on stage from hand, you pay the cost to reduce. Choose a level 0 or lower in your waiting room. Place on stage on each slot. When this attacks, choose one of your other Fantasia Bunko Star Spirit characters until the end of your opponent's next turn. It gets X power. X equals the number of your other Fantasia Bunko characters times 500.
I'm surprised it's the reprint, not the original. It's pretty nice because you can summon out your level 0 combo.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
And then power pumps so you really resolve your level 0 combo.
Good reverses.
Yeah.
This card actually seems pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We'll give it a 2 still. In the end. Nothing to write home about though. FMA.
FMA.
Mal 2099.
0-0 U 0-0 Takahashi. At the start of your opponent's attack phase, you may choose one of your opponent's front row characters. You may move it to an open opponent's empty slot in the front row. Pay 1 Restless, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose one level 1 or higher card from among them, show it to your opponent, add it to hand, send the rest to waiting room.
So the first effect never sees play, but it was interesting because it was a back row card. But then the back row effect is so bad. That's not even worth playing this at all. Why 2? The odds of hitting a level 1 or higher in 2 is like so bad.
It was one or lower. I've been like, maybe.
No, it's I had to double check to make sure I mistranslated.
If it was.
Yeah, I had to double check to make sure I was mistranslating or not. No, it's level 1 higher.
It's just bad. It's so get out of events, bro.
It's a 1.
Okay. 2-1 Veltol. If it's in your front row center slot, this for each of your other Fantasia Magic characters gets within power and has hand encore. So it's what 12k.
Okay, hand encore. It's big. Well, it's not flexible because you always put in a middle slot.
True.
It's pretty bad. 1.
1.
For Mal 2099.
Here's your Hizuki. This is reverse for the top card of your deck. If the card's level is X or lower, you may send that to the bottom of your opponent's deck. X is the level of the card revealed. This is literally the Rio from Bochi.
Worse than Escanor.
Oh, yeah, I mean Rio is worse than Escanor, but
Rio is also hand stock.
Was it really?
Yeah.
And that card was pretty good.
Yeah, it's hand stock with a clock bomb. A bomb deck bomb is like worth an extra 500 power for some reason.
That card was pretty good.
Yeah, I think Rio was mainly played because it was also a hand stock rather than being a bomb. Having 6.
Yeah, it's believable.
I give this a 1 still. I think you'd rather have a clock swap bomb deck bomb. Otherwise, this effect is too unreliant to hit any other zeros.
1/0 Meridian. If this has a marker underneath this, it gets 6k power. When this plays on stage from hand, you may choose 1/0 Hazuki in your waiting room. Put underneath this card face up as a marker.
Well, the 0's a
so
1.
This is
a 1.
So true, Bessie. Alrighty, 1/0 Machina. Each of your other opponent's back row characters gets 2k power. So it can be a 1/07k with hand on core. It's okay. You know,
it's not horrible.
It's one of those cards.
Well, it's one of those cards where your opponent can play around with it and then.
It's
a 3k weenie. 1. Sit on with the slots. Ooh. Ugaros.
Ooh.
Only cents online.
Thanks. 0/0 Yoon and Mew. When this attacks, choose one of your other Fantasia Bunko avatar characters. It gets 1500 power and hand on core to the end of your opponent's next turn.
It's Toa.
Toa good.
You play standby, maybe. You can make your 11/5 have become 13k hand, of course.
So true. I guess.
2. 2-star. Boss. Then
0/0 Mamako. They're 2-hit. Instant kill attack or whatever.
Something like that, yeah. Do you love your mom and her 2-hit multi-target attacks?
Yeah, that. Mamako. 0/0. When this plays on stage from hand, you may hand a stock. And then Twin Drive. Toa.
Yeah.
Or not Toa, Utaha.
Utaha. We'll give it 2 earlier, we'll give it 2 again. Mainly nice for the hand stock.
It's the same fucking card.
Wait.
0/0 Nobuna and Yoshiharu. This is Nobunaga's ambitions or whatever.
The ambition of Oda Nobunaga.
Yeah.
Nobunaga.
Discard 1 event. When it's placed on stage from hand, you may hit the cards video, choose 1 Fantasia Bunko or Sengoku character in your waiting room, add it to hand. And then discard 1 this is sent from stage to waiting room. You may look at top 4 cards of your deck, choose 1 level 1 or higher card from among them. Show it to your opponent, add it to hand, send the rest waiting room. This card's good.
This card is really good. Digs for events and it converts events in your hands to good selection. Well, of course you can't dig for events first and then get the selection. You have to do the selection first and. But you know what I mean. Very good.
Do you want to take a guess what the most expensive TD card in Fujimi is?
The CX swap.
No.
Huh?
No.
Actually?
No, it is not.
That's crazy.
It is the 2/1 hand on core 10k.
Alright, I'll give this a 4. Let's move on.
2/2, sorry, the 2/2 10k hand on core is the most expensive card.
Okay, I'll give this a 4-star and move on.
Okay, sounds good. I like this card. I think this card is pretty good. 1/1 Nobuna, 1/0 Nobuna. The pay 1 to CX. When you do, choose a climax in your waiting room, add it to hand. When it's reversed, if the battle opponent is level 0 or cost 0 or lower, you send the card to stock and has a soul trigger. It's a Stark Bomb 1/0 CX swap. It's okay.
It's the only CX swap, waiting room CX swap in this set.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah. The 2. If you're playing yellow, it's a fine inclusion. Especially if you're playing like choice.
True. Hanbei 0/0. During your turn, all of your other characters get 500 power. Resonate, pay 1, reveal 1 copy of this card from your hand. Rest this, look at 3, choose from the top of your deck, choose 1 Fantasia Bunko or Sengoku character from among them, show it to your opponent, add it to hand, so the rest waiting room.
It's kind of like Rina or Kaguya. They both have to resonate with themselves to check the red one. Differences in the 0/0 on-turn power instead of being a cross-turn level assist. Probably worse than 2 of them, to be honest. So we'll just give this a 2 though. Not the worst plusing 0. But there's probably no option. You play as already 2 brainstorms we went over.
2/1 Nobuna. Rest 2 of your characters. This turn, all of your characters get +1 soul. Wow.
Yeah, it's like whatever the Kanko card is. Global +1 soul. Only problem is you have the rest 2 characters.
Junyo?
Yeah, it's basically Junyo, but nerfed because you have the rest 2 characters. 2.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be. 3-0 event. There's 2 burn 4.
Very
This
cheap.
card's good.
Very cheap.
Yeah, very cheap burn 4 actually.
If you're playing either finisher that doesn't have hand cost, or you're playing or has low hand cost, this is always just an easy way to get supplementary damage.
It also helps that you have a plus max hand size brainstorm, so you can assume there's a sub.
Oh,
accident. You can assume that there is something. I don't know what happened. You can assume that there is something in this set that lets you go over hand. So if you have a lot of hand, this is also pretty good.
Both of these events. What's the Freeman one? It's like a 3-3 event, right?
In what?
In Freeman, the burn event.
2-3. 2-3 burn 3.
Yeah. I mean, discard 2 is cheaper, I think. But in Freeman, it's really good because Freeman, your finisher is free.
Yeah, it's free. If you want to if you play the TD combo, you can like always basically play that card. I mean, this is vice versa. This is really good because this deck can get a fuck ton of hand. So like,
yeah,
I'll get a lot of hand. So
I think the only finisher you can't play this with is like the
Metal Panics probably.
Psychona one that was talked about later.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that card does. So yeah.
Yeah. FRA. Is this Revolutionary? Or is this?
No.
This is Record. Akashic Records of the Bastard Magic Instructor. Rokudan.
What is
Rokudenashi.
Is that RA?
Yes, it's Rokudenashi.
Oh, yeah, Record of the Akashic. Yeah, you're right. This is your Eve. If all your characters are Fantasia Bunko or Magic, this gets 1k power. When this attacks, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 3 cards on the top of your deck. If you revealed 1 or more, choose 1 Fantasia Bunko or Magic character from among them, add it to hand, send the rest to waiting room, then discard 1. So it's on attack Rize.
That's the oversize. It's 3k.
Yeah, 3k.
It's not the craziest oversize. It's vanilla stats. But some playing Albuda back in the days, or not back earlier this year.
Back in the day.
Earlier this year, 3Ks for enemy like live sometime.
My man Bach is playing that shit right now. He's playing another vanilla. He won't give it up.
Yeah.
Vanillas are just OP. So
they're
literally oversizes.
Not as great as on play Rize, but they'll never print on play Rizes ever again. But on attack, on attack's pretty nice. Give you deck speed, gives you a chance to discard the CX's mid trigger, mid attack. Pretty nice. So good. A nice solid 4.
They just will never print them again.
It's much better than on reverse Rize. Especially since there's one printed this set too. Now here we go, the best combo.
1-0 Sistine. During your turn, this gets 4,000 power, so it is a 8k with the Climax. Climax combo, when this attacks, if you have the Panics Climax in your Climax area, and you have 3 or more other Fantasia Bunko or Magic characters, and you have an event in your waiting room, mill 1. Then choose 1 level extra lower character from your waiting room, add it to hand. If you milled a level 0 or lower character, draw 1. Up to 1, it's the optional. And then X equal to level the build card.
Yep.
Cost is double plus. OP.
Yep. So this is the combo we're talking about all the time. Worst come worst, you can salvage a level 1 or higher. Best case, you get a salvage a 0 and you get a draw 1. You have the extra hand size. You have the Akino that can give you pick your trigger so you can push towards. You have the Riaz that lets you know you want to swing this combo first or not. You have lots of ways to confirm the extra +1. The only downside with this deck is that you do need the event in your waiting room. So if you do get into a position where you end up refreshing mid attack phase, then you can end up
your composition off.
Yeah, you can turn off your own combo because there's no more events in your waiting room. And this also makes you so you have to play at least 4 to 6 event, maybe more. I think 6 is a comfy spot.
6 is like borderline.
4 is if you're risky.
You want 6 to 8, yeah. Although, with cards like the on attack Rize and stuff, and naturally just mulligan drawing events, I'm always concerned that the 3 or more comes up. So I think the 3 or more would come up more if you didn't also have the good 1-0 event to play alongside this card. The 1-0 event, I think, is what kind of pushes this over the edge to be like a lot easier to field unless your game is actually just dog shit. Which your game's actually dog shit. you know.
Three or more is basically what's called Amelia conditions, not 4 or more.
Yeah.
4 or more is like, where if you have a bad game. 3 or more is like your average game. Yeah,
I would say
even bad games.
ReZero.
And because
playing ReZero, very rarely miss. So.
Because you want to mill a 0 lower character, because he doesn't hit off its CXs, unfortunately, for the +1, you are more inclined to play a higher count zeros, especially since you can play a toolbox 0 game now. You can rep any 0.
How many are in that deck? Let me see.
So
It's what?
I was playing 20 zeros in my deck. In my deck list.
5.
I see a lot of people.
21.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people play 20 to 22 zeros. So it's like, and you have the level 1 events that can also grab user playables. So it's like fairly common to hit the condition. It does happen sometimes, but you know.
Yeah, those games will happen, and that's just an L. You know, it's just like that's when you look at it and you're like, yeah, this is a really shit game.
Yeah,
and there's not many.
It's Weiss Schwarz. Like every deck can have a
not many
shit
combos.
Game.
There's not many combos I think that can play out of that kind of stuff regardless, right? It's like, oh, maybe you can cope on the fact that I can single or double combo, slam a CX and get somewhere, but it's whatever.
Like even Shiny Mask can have shit games. Like sometimes I see Shiny Mask, they don't get Hiyori up to level 3 and it's like, oh, they're down to 1 card.
Yeah, game. I do think this deck having cards like the on attack Rize and the Fuka can kind of alleviate those situations a bit more. Rather than like the decks that just don't have any like level 0 like good hand fix, like it's like proactive, right? But for sure though, it can happen. There's no denying that. But I do think this is still the best level 1 combo in the set by far. Because it's the only one that also makes use of the brainstorm.
A 5. It's like the first plussing, like +2.
Selective
plussing. Like there is the Bochi combo, the Itsuki combo, but those are not selective. There is the Katori combo, but that's not selective. This is the first selective combo that can also draw you events it and follow up CXs. Pretty good.
Yeah, I do appreciate that it's also optional. So like,
it's probably like the main reason.
You don't need the.
This level 1 combo is probably the main reason you pick up the set. To be honest, you have to have a very hard argument to play not this combo.
Yeah,
and the argument
I only.
You hate
bought it for this.
You hate Akashic records.
But Sistine's cute.
True.
0 Rumia, assist 500, and pay 1, tap 2, brainstorm, 5 cards for pants triggers.
Unfortunately, I mean it's a nice brainstorm. Unfortunately, even with Sistine level 1 combo, you probably want the +1 hand size over this.
Yeah, especially with Sistine level 1.
Yeah, even if you're playing 8 pants. So yeah. It's like okay, it's 2, but you probably would rather not play it. Unless you're playing like a only Akashic deck, which you probably can now.
0/0, Sistine, this gets +1 level. Put 1 card from your hand in a clock, send this to memory. When this is reversed, you pay the cost. If you do, choose 1 Fantasia Bunko or magic character and you're waiting to add it to hand. Okay, Kevin, this card's kind of good.
Yeah, it's just like on reverse Rouged.
But it's an on reverse Rouged that they can't bomb and they can't side it either. I think that's really funny.
And it goes to memory.
And it goes to memory. I think this card's really funny. I like this card.
Okay, I think another bad part about Rokudashi deck is like, how come there's like event synergy, but you'll see eventually there's also memory synergy. But this card doesn't help with either of those. We'll see. Yeah, it's a nice Rouged that cannot be answered in the conventional way. You force your opponents to front and try to crash into it. This is the only way to remove it. Otherwise, they're swinging at 1 less soul. Memory cards would actually love that effect actually to get the +1 level. 3. Try it out. That's in the memory drops out, which is like the 2 best cards for the memory deck. And here's one of the payoffs for playing memory.
1/0 Glenn. During this card's battle, all players cannot play backups from hand. The memory, discard 1 card while this is placed on stage of your hand. If you have 2 or more memory, you pay the cost for you. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Choose to 1 Fantasia Bunko or magic character from among them. Show your opponent added to hand. Send us to waiting room. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, so you get a Kotsky if you play towards memory. Pretty decent payoff. Not too many good memory cards. We saw 4 good ones in the EP, but EP is too late. Or a bit too slow. We'll give it 3. If memory is worth playing around, this card would be pretty good. They're a payoff for memory.
3-2 Eve. Discard one that's placed on stage from hand. You pay the cost. If you do, put the top card of your clock into stock. Climax combo memory. Pay 1. When this attacks, if you have the pants climax in your climax area and you have 4 more other Fantasia Bunko or magic characters in your memory, you pay the cost. If you do, your opponent reveals top 4 cards of their deck, shuffles their deck, then sends the top X card of their deck to clock. This turn, this gets 2k power. X equals to the number of climaxes revealed. So you Drago Buster your opponent.
So if you want to play the grind, the memory game where you try to just cancel out your opponent,
So much memory though, bro.
This is not bad to chip your opponent out. It's also a cheap finisher, so like even you're spending all your stock for EP healing, the memory EP heal, and for all your memory cards.
Yeah, you need 4 stock to triple.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
Assuming you can heal 3 times.
It's a decent payoff, but it's probably not gonna be good enough. We'll give it a 2. It's a surprisable finisher for memory race.
I mean, probably. We've seen like how many memory cards are there? I've seen the Sistine and then the fucking From Show Regios card.
Yeah. There's this.
See. Pay 1, send this to memory, check 3, add a Fantasia Bunko or magic character. Okay.
Yeah.
Sarah, 0-0 Sarah.
Yeah. 2.
Yikes.
It's not one of the better memory cards. That's for sure.
2-1 Riel. When this attacks, if the character cost from this is level 3 or higher, this gets 6k power. When this attacks, choose one of your other Fantasia Bunko or magic characters. This turn it gets X power, X some of your events, times 1500 power. Oh, this is like the fucking the Rui from Pro Sega. This card's OP.
Yeah, this card's really good. 12-5 against level 3 can pump up another character if you're playing enough events. So you can answer 2 level 3s at once. So if you're starting to worry about like
your Sistine gets fucking huge.
Yeah. Like even 3 events, your Sistine's already hitting 12-5 without CX. Is that right? Yeah, 12-5 without 11-5. With CX is 12-5 events. So yeah, you're already playing memory. Are you already playing events? Might as well play this too. So your level 1 combo looping deck answer stuff. Give it a 3. How many decks? And I say if you play a Sistine combo, you want to play 6 events to be safe. 4 is the bare minimum, but I think 6 has to be played to be safe.
Yeah, I think you want 6 at the low end, personally. I don't think I'd ever play 4. Playing 4 is actually asking to just never resolve your fucking combo. And then 8 is a bit on the high end, I think, but good. 3-2 Celica. Oh, when this is placed on stage from hand, you get the X power, X equals to the number of your Fantasia Bunko or magic characters times 1k. Pay 1 during your turn when this card's battle opponent is reversed. You can pay the cost if you deal 1 damage to your opponent.
I'm good, bro. That's all I'll say. I'm good, bro. I would rather play Musashi than this.
So true. I'm a Hiyori misser.
I would give this a 1.
I'd give this a 1. I think this card sucks. 1-0 event. This card's broken. Choose one of your following 2 effects and resolve it. Put the top card of your deck into stock. Reveal the top card of your deck. Then choose 1 level X or lower Fantasia Bunko or magic character from your waiting room. X and as a hand, I don't know. There's a page break there, but X equals the level of the character revealed.
So it's a Rico event.
1-0 Rico. Yeah.
That can, if you're overhand anyways, and your plus hand size brainstorm is not enough, you can just get free stock.
Yeah, I think this card's like fucking insane.
Yeah, this card's actually nuts. Very good event. This is probably the go-to event for the level 1 combo. It's on color too, so you can clock in shit. We'll give this a 4. Very strong event. Yeah, it's not like
pretty good
compared to Key and Osaka, which they don't get the option to choose between stock and yeah, both. All right, read boy.
0-0 Sistine. Pay 1, discard 1 was put on stage from hand, or send from stage to winning room. You pay the cost if you use your deck for Fantasia Bunko or magic character. Short your opponent, add it to hand to your deck afterwards.
Yeah.
Are the old cards important? You need the stock swap event. Stock swap 0/0 as like a 1 or 2 of max. And then there's the 2/0 trait wipe event. Are the 2 most important cards.
And there's the memory EP healer, which you might want to play, but it's not necessary because there's a new EP healer.
Yeah, the new EP healers. The new EP healer is the Yuka from Blue Archive, basically. So I mean that's pretty good. Yeah, I think I picked up the stock swap for like 1,500 yen. The SR is like 3k yen, something like that. It's not too bad right now.
So yeah, this is a PR. There's another version of this in the set. I think that was the VTuber Legend one. Really good card actually to pick up with your level 1 combos because you have a lot of ways to access your deck, your event, your waiting room, your combo access waiting room, your event access waiting room. If you played the drop salvage Ricky, that's an access waiting room. So you want a way, and your brainstorm is also waiting room access. So you want a way to access your deck. This is one of the better ways to do it. So we'll give this one a 3. Worth playing.
All time drop search is good.
And it's Compal. Or Keepal, whatever. Sistine.
I got me there, buddy. 0/0 Rumia. When it's on stage for hand, choose one of your other Fantasia Bunko or magic characters. It gets 1,000 power. Send one of your other characters on stage to winning room. When it's on stage from hand, you pay the cost. If you use your deck for a climax, show it to your opponent, then choose one climax in your hand, show it to your opponent, swap them, and then shuffle your deck afterwards. This removing a character is actually really relevant for the gay girls level 3 combo we'll talk about later, since that has a field requirement. But
another thing I like to do with this one is that you can use the double drop search. Search the Rumia, sack off double drop search, grab raise CX, and you search. And use the double drop search again to search out your whatever combo you need.
2 stock. 3 stock? 2 stock?
Yeah. 2 stock to get your combo and the CX squirt. Not horrible. But nice play that sometimes comes up. In the end, it's just a CX swap, so we'll give it a 2. FSA, what's this one?
Arena.
What was this one again? The greatest demon lord is reborn as a typical nobody. That's what it was.
Base. During your turn, this gets 1k power. When this is sent from stage to winning room, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card from among them, add it to hand, send the rest to winning room. Then, if you add a card to hand, discard 1. So okay. It's an Undeath Kome.
Undeath Kome, the yellow one does check 4. This one is only checking 3. But if you're not playing all yellows, then you know this is your Kome. All yellow CXs. This can be a Kome of choice. In the end, it's Kome. Doesn't see too much play too often. Just a 2. Was an option that people can play. FSH. Is it Psychonal? It is.
Alright, good card. 3/2 Utaha. Continuous, if you have 4 more other Fantasia Bunko or game characters, it gets -1 level in hand. Auto discard 1 when this is placed on stage from hand. If you have 2 more other characters, you can pay the cost. If you do, heal 1 and then choose up to 1 Fantasia Bunko character or game character in your winning room, add it to your hand.
Very strong. Yuka, but it's 4 more characters, but it is smaller. Yuka is like, what, 10-5? 11? 10-5, right?
10-5.
Yeah, so it's 1k smaller, but it has the 4 more condition, which means it's easier to actually early play out compared to Yuka. In context of Fantasia Bunko,
I think Yuka's also
good.
4 more, isn't it?
No, I'm pretty sure she's 2 less. Because the one in Heaven's Burn Red was 2 less.
Pretty sure Yuka's just better than that one.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 4 more. It's literally Yuka.
Shit. Okay, so
it's 8-5 base, 10-5 flat. Or 8-5 base, 10-5 offensive, but it has experience 6. That's the kicker.
That's the
this
kicker.
doesn't have no experience.
So
I'm like, Yuka's like good.
So 500 smaller, but doesn't have. Oh, wait, just 500 smaller? No.
What? It's 1k smaller. 1k smaller.
Okay, 1K smaller.
10-5 offensive.
1K smaller doesn't have experience. Wait, ditch one to heal one and plus one. Well, you're ditching one, so you don't plus one. Was hand fix.
Which is still insane. This card is broken.
In context of Fujimi, this is like really good because your Sistine does not have like the greatest selectivities for your level 1 combos, so this can really your level 3s. This can get you level 3s. And in Psychono, this is also really fucking good.
Also importantly,
because they also
for Fujimi, like for the deck we believe in, it's really stock light. I mean, a lot of Fujimi top ends are stock light actually. So
well,
like
6 stock.
Yeah, that's fine. That's I consider that stock light.
Yeah, I mean it's not like 4 stock light, but
yeah,
it's not stock heavy.
Dirt cheap. It's just cheap.
I wouldn't say stock light. I would say it's not stock heavy.
Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this card is insane though. This EP is this is my favorite EP profile in Weiss Schwarz. I think this is better than everything else.
The only argument not to play this is if you really want to play the Rumia.
It's green.
EP. Yeah.
I think it's green is the biggest one too.
But then you already had the Brainstorm, and if you're playing the Aqua Ricky, that's already 7 to 8 greens you already want to play.
I guess in the fact that Aqua Ricky is like one of the best plussing zeros you can play. I guess. But yeah, I mean green. You still have to splash green, which is like its own problem if you don't want to play those cards. But yeah, you do have Sistine as well though, and Sistine is still good. That was a 2 or less EP memory heal, yeah. Rumia, sorry, not Sistine.
That's also 4 more. 4 more.
It's also 4 more. Too.
Yeah, 4 more heal the memory, and you can pay 1 dish 2 to double his attack, double his power.
Right. That effect was like marginally relevant.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Oh yeah, this is like give it a 5. Yeah, I'll give this 5. Fuck it. Good.
Yeah, I mean, I think we give Yuka a 5. Good. So I mean,
yeah, good.
Every deck that has this early play, so all 3 of them, or all, I guess 2 of them besides this one, they have both played that card at like high counts because the card is just always that good.
Even had merge red. I'm pretty sure the mono yellow deck they sometimes splash red to play that EP.
They do. Yeah, no, Win plays red. Well, there's a lot of good red zeros to be fair, so it's not even like hard to splash red, but they most certainly do play that card. That that the Rumia EP was that rare?
I think so. Yeah, that was before people realized memory EP heal the memory was OP.
680 yen sold out on Yute.
Unlucky. Good card. Not so good card here.
0-0 Megumi. When this pissed on stage from hand, this turn this kid's X power exceeds the number of your opponent's characters times 1K. Whoa, it could be a 4-5. 5-5. Pay once to miss the memory when your other finish. What the fuck? It's another memory, JC?
It's not JC.
It's not JC. Oh, it's a fucking field counter. It's trying to take the cost of character gets 2K power. Oh, this card's ass.
Yeah. In context of Fujimi, this card's bad because all the plussing columns we've seen so far are like tiny as hell on defense. Kurumi's 1-5, Sistine is 3K. Your level 0 combo is not going to be in the front row. Your Karen combo is like also on play 2K, so it's only like 4-5 on defense.
Yeah, this is never real.
I've only seen this played in like random standby Psychono decks at best. But that's just more of a meme than.
Oh, I guess you can play with the Utaha area.
Yeah,
stuff, right?
You can play the Utaha area.
That's cute. Actually, just bought my first box of these cards today, so I figured I'd watch some stuff to become more familiar with them. Well, lucky for you, we will probably be one of the only things talking about this set, at least this in depth. So
yeah, I think we're like the only group who talks about JP stuff on
we are
in English.
I think we are, right? Like we're like maybe there's somebody like 1 or 2 other people that I'm not really too familiar with that like lightly cover JP, but not in the way that we do with like actual like full set reviews. Because like even Carmen and them wait until the English set gets announced before he really touches anything except maybe like a deck profile.
We should probably do more deck profiles. Hope this does help you. My own problem is I was going to do deck profiles on the Blake sim, but then Bushiroad sent out a tweet. I was like, "Fuck! I probably can't do this on the Strictly Broken channel."
What do we? Why? What does it fucking matter? The Blake sim's not illegal to use; it's illegal to distribute. To be fair.
Okay, but they made a tweet out saying don't use.
Okay, and we're blacklisted by Bushi anyway, so who cares?
Okay, but I would rather not be.
Yeah, me either, but I don't think it's gonna change anything.
Alright, let's just give this a
You give it a fucking 1. Get this card out of my face.
No, it's a 2.
You only want to go to 2 because it's Kato, you dumb bitch.
Fuck yeah!
0 Kato. This card's also ass.
Yeah, it is.
All of your back row characters gain. They cannot be targeted. It's Kita! Pog! For Overlord.
Yeah,
Pog. All your back row characters gain the following abilities. Cannot be targeted by opponent's effects. Climax combo. Send the bar in your climax area to the waiting room. At the start of your encore step, you may pay the cost if you choose a Fantasia Bunko character in your waiting room added to hand. How does it feel to know
that I got Fauna and this?
You got a card worse than Fauna.
Okay, is this worse than Fauna?
This is worse than Fauna, guy. Fauna is at least deck speed.
Bro, why is all my waifu pain?
Yeah.
Dude, pre-COVID, it was a good time.
Blacklist requires some degree of competence. It's true. We had the competency of our boy Yue Peng, who was hated by Bushi, and now we're apparently hated by Bushi just because we're associated with Strictly.
Okay, we're not hated anymore.
We're not hated anymore, but it sure feels like we are.
But I would rather, not get in our bad side again.
Yeah. Look, bro, you have decks. Make your fucking deck profiles, or go use Encore or something. Go use Decklog.
Yeah, but I want to show gameplay with the sim too. I was gonna do like a deck and then do a quick bot game to show what the deck does.
That's quite unfortunate, isn't it?
Yeah, and then they.
I'm sure. Not you guys. True. That's so true. Maybe it's just negligence at this point.
All right, let's give this a 1 and move on. Disparage.
Yeah. It's alright. This one actually gets a 1.
Yeah. This one doesn't.
One's you're making me. Okay, this one's good though.
Yeah.
Discard one when this one's on stage from hand. You pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 character with the same name as the character on your stage. Show it to your opponent, add it to hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. This is actually really good for the bar door deck.
Yeah, this is actually really good for the bar door.
Bro.
Yeah, I mean, you already have like 7 ways to search
Sweet
for
and fresh ultimate weapon. What card? I don't know what card that is.
Huh?
So they pulled an SP. I don't know what SP that is.
Oh, he pulled an SP. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know what SP that is.
Ultimate weapon. I don't know what that is either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of SPs in this set, so it's like a little hard.
There's 52 or something like that. Or 47. I don't remember. One of the two. Well, yeah, this card is actually good. If you can play green, then I think this is like an easy and clear because it's just really extra copies of your level 1 combo. It lets you double combo easily. Even in Psychona, you can. It's one of free deck out discard outlets because that's a problem with Psychona before. It had very little free discard outlets. Yeah,
it's very very nice card actually. This card's like huge.
I'll give this a 4. Smile.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4. I mean, that's fine. I think the card's actually really good, and I think for Psycho, this is like probably the best. This and the Utahara, the 2 best cards you got, like by far. 2-1 Michiru. Memory. Pay 1 when you use card's backup. You may pay if you have 2 more other Fantasia Bunko or game characters in your memory. Pay the cost if you do. Search your deck for up to 1 Fantasia Bunko or game character. Show it to your opponent at the end. The card's actually not bad either.
I saw people talking about this one for 8 standby Psychonal, just because. Standby Psychonal, you need to discard specific characters.
You're still playing redrop search and shit, right?
Yeah. You need to discard specific cards in 8 standby Psychonal.
I played that deck.
Yeah. And in regular Fujimi, this card probably doesn't see too much play. Although you could play in the memory deck for Fujimi, but I don't think the memory Fujimi deck is that good. I think in the end we'll just give it a 2.
Yeah, it seems fine.
You can back up your Rumias and then search for your Eve finisher, but that's about it.
Yay.
This card's a 1.
1/1 Eriri. For each of your other Fantasia Bunko or game characters, get 500 power. When this puts on stage from hand, if you have 4 more other Fantasia Bunko or game characters, choose 1 Fantasia Bunko or game character in your waiting room, set it to stock. Whoa! This card's ass.
Is a set free 1075? Oh.
1075. Does Psycho need a 1075, Kevin?
No, I'm good.
Are you that down bad?
Oh, it's a 1. Oh,
I believe you said you did.
Oh my god.
3-2 event. Counter. Choose up to 2 of your characters this turn. They gain the following ability. This cannot be reversed. Yo, that's sick!
Yo, it's level 3. It's not even 2-2 event. Dude, oh
You
my
can use
God,
this on your
level
Katos at 3, so when they did get run over, you don't have to re-heal loop. Because why would you want to heal loop, right? That sounds bad. Like,
Oh, it's a
I'm good,
1.
man.
I'm good, man. I'm ill.
3-2 Megami. Yo, let's go! New combo!
Oh.
Auto. Discard 1 Fantasia Bunko or game character. This presents from hand. You may pay the cost. If you do, return the top card of your clock to hand. Climax combo. Ditch 2 when this attacks. If you have the door climax in the climax and you have 4 or more events in your waiting room, you may pay the cost. If you do, deal 1 damage to your opponent twice. This gets 2k power. For all those events that Saikono is known to play.
Yeah, in Psychonaut, this is basically
insane.
unplayable because you don't have enough events to reliably hit a condition. And then one of the worst thing is, why is it discard character? You can't even discard the events.
Well, because you can't. Alright, true. If you discard. Well, it doesn't matter because you have to have the events in your waiting room to pay the cost anyway.
Yeah, but you want to get them out of your hand into your waiting room for the effect. You can't activate. You can't pay cost unless you have condition.
Yes.
So you want to be able to get them into waiting room first, but then you can't even do that with the first effect.
Realistically, this should say, on attack, discard 2 cards. It's 2 cards. I mean, you just can't discard the events for the condition, but yeah, it's discard 2 cards.
If there's 4 more events.
You pay the cost. When this attacks, you pay the cost. Discard 2 cards. Then if you have 4 more events in your waiting room, you may pay the cost. You may deal 1 damage to your opponent twice. So at least it's like
what it should really say is deal 2 damage to your opponent twice.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, it should.
This could realistically just be like pay 1 ditch 2, and it would be like fine.
Oh my God, it doesn't even cantrip on play or anything either. It's just like so sad, dude.
You kill the hand, bro.
Dude, if it's like real combo, like Marini on play or something, it would actually be playable.
Fucking wish.
I fucking
no, it wouldn't, because you still have to play 4 events.
Oh my God. Okay.
You're just gonna have 4 up all nights in your waiting room every time.
The worst thing is up all night goes to bottom decks. You can't even play it.
Oh, true. I forgot. Oh, that's
tragic.
This is
So tragic, dude. Oh,
this was definitely made by somebody that has no notion of what Saikono is as an actual set, and they made this card purely for Fujimi.
I'm gonna cope and give it a 2. For Saikono.
Yeah, you believe you can do whatever you want, buddy. You earned it.
Dude, why is the SP gonna be like $500 too?
It's Kato. 1-0 Utaha. When this attacks with the top card of your deck, if it is a Fantasia Bunko or game characters gets 20. All your characters get 21 per. Oh, I see why this card is better now.
Yeah.
Oh,
so this card
because
still kind of useless in Fujimi. You know, 2/5 cards.
Can win lanes.
But in Psychonaut, this card is fucking good. I can win lane with my level 1 overall combo.
Let's fucking go!
They're 9/5 on attack now. Yeah.
Nova does have the Kato SP at $550. That is quite tragic. Bro, Nova has the Yuffie, the gay girl SP at 135. I want it. It's so gay. No, I just spent money on the deck. I can't buy that. Wait, there's SP Climax!
Yeah, you didn't know?
No.
Oh. Now you know?
It's cute. Now I know.
Alright. Give this a 2.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's like a 2-up you can play in Psychonaut. 0-up in Fujimi.
0-0 Izumi. Bro, Psychonaut got so many cards. Pay one for the top card of your deck in the clock. When this is placed on stage from hand, you may hit the cost. If you look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 character from among them, charge your opponent. At the hand, this is a fucking 1, bro. This card ass.
Yeah, it grabs characters. Like, why is
it? It doesn't even go to memory, bro.
You can't even grab anything. It just fucking grabs characters, too. Smoachman.
Bushi actually fucking hates Psychonaut. It's insane.
Smoachman.
I'm convinced. 2-2 Megami. All of your other characters gain the following ability. When this attacks, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose 1 card from among them, put it on top of your deck, and the rest of winning. Yo, pick trigger! You love Nino!
In concept of Fujimi, fucking, whatever that 1 card exists, Akano. Akano exists, and why the fuck does it exist? And in context of Psychonaut, I don't know how good this is in the A standby. It's probably playable in A standby Psychonaut.
It helps you actually, like, find cards.
Actually, no, it's pretty good in standby choice, because it helps you select your burn for Eriri.
To that deck!
Huh?
The deck didn't have a field condition of like Eri Utahas or anything, right?
Yeah. It just had the EP condition was the Utaha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually not that
Doable.
bad for that deck, but pretty bad in every other deck that exists for Cyclone and Fujimi. We'll give it 2 because it's playable in that deck then.
Okay. So here's your Eri. All of your other characters gain the following ability. This cannot side attack. When this puts on stage from hand, choose one of your characters. Turn gains the following ability. When this card's battle opponent is reversed, you may choose one of your characters, rest it, move it to an empty back row slot. Yo, it's the clean cut giver.
Yeah, Blue Archive played this. Actually. The only downside is this is small compared to Blue Archive. Oh, it's not small. It's 2/5 versus 3K.
Yeah, Blue Archive was 3.
But 500 power actually matters in quite a bit of instances.
Yeah, because a lot of the time, the Blue Archive is just giving it to itself. It's not actually like trying to be cute about it.
Yeah. In the end, it's like a fine +0 for red. So 2.
Agree.
Oh, we're finally out of Saikano jail. Oh, Satakai no Ichizen.
Ichizone?
Ichizone, whatever.
Here's your Minatsu. Bro, how many more cards are left?
We are on slide 130 of 175.
Okay, we're going pretty good. When this is placed on stage from hand, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put them back on top of your deck in any order. When this is placed on stage from hand, reveal the top card of your deck if it is a Fantasia Bunko or a Student Council character or an event. Oh my god, actual event synergy.
For an event! Except you have event Rise, so like, I don't care.
Yeah, but actual event synergy cards in my event set.
I can't believe it.
I don't know what I talked about. If it's the gay girls based, otherwise, I still agree though.
It's a 2.
Kevin, you do have bad taste. Live in Saikano jail.
Smoke jail.
3/2 Kurimu base girl. When it's on, this card sucks. When it attacks this turn, this gets X power executes the number of your other Fantasia Bunko or Student Council characters times 500 power. Comics talk about pay 1 ditch 1 when it's placed on stage for the effect of a standby stand. Of course, it's fucking ass. Of course.
It's even if you trigger it, you can stand it.
Yeah, it's Lion. Okay.
Yeah, it's Lion.
Yeah, they really do be making Lion like really cheap, don't they?
Yeah, because it has there's no on play effect or anything.
Yeah. Oh, true. What was the other Lion? The Blue Archive one was like this. Yeah.
There's a level 3 like twin drives gets free twin drive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Free twin drive, my favorite.
And you have the Kato 2 that gives the pick trigger. And the Akado gives pick trigger. So, like, it's actually not too unreliable to hit this.
It's probably fine.
But it's like your only win con for this Ace Standby deck.
Yeah, no, you have this Isuzu Sento.
Alright, let's give this a 3 move on. It's worth trying out Ace Standby.
That's BM, man.
Ace Standby has a -2 event.
True. 0/0 Kurimu and Tsukushi. When this card's battle opponent is reversed, you may choose one Fantasia Bunko or Student Council character. When you're reading them, add it to hand, then discard one. Then it's level 0 bomb.
Oh, speaking. Wow. Okay, this is not good. So it's not horrible. It's like a hand fix. It's a level 0 bomb, but it's with a hand fix.
It's like okay. It's fine.
It's serviceable. It's like a 2. If you need red, it's probably not played still. It's leaning more to a 1 than a 2, but we'll give it a 2.
So is it bad?
Okay, speaking of which, what I was gonna say was I just realized there's no Korean zombie Deska.
There's no Korean zombie Deskar.
Yeah.
Smoj.
Now that I'm thinking about the 2/2 and the -2 soul event, I just realized, wait, we didn't get more cards for that.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so sad. But yeah, is it bad that my local's been playing Wind AOT? And I just have like a flash of, damn, I kind of wish this kind of card was in AOT.
Huh?
This would have made hard mulling for the Wind so good.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, I don't know. That was an intrusive thought. I didn't like that.
Okay, sure.
Didn't print any standby support, no power back rows, vanilla AF combos, barely any generic 3 targets. Okay, I will say, Lion's pretty good. I do like when my standby decks have Lion. That card comes up way more often than it should. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any other good standby cards. Unfortunately.
Well, it's not Dao and
0-0 Hokuto.
the XD didn't get too crazy standby cards.
Yeah, I think the Kato is like the best card they got. 2-2 Kato. 0-0 Hokuto and Toko. Assist 1k to level 0 lower characters. Pay 1, send this to winning room. Look at the top 4 cards for a Fantasia Bunko or Student Council.
Yeah, I just
nice.
pay 1 sack check 4. 2. Like a 1 of Tech Invest. If you need to stock out in mill.
2-1 Elise and Alicia. During this card's battle, all the players cannot play backups. There's like 3 of these, brother. When this attacks, this turn there's X power equals the number of your other opponent's characters. Huh? Actually, your opponent's characters.
Yeah, I forgot to remove the other.
So it's what? It's 14-5 anti backup at 2. That's pretty good. That's better. That's probably better than the fucking other one.
It's okay.
Real one. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna play it, but like, it's like fine.
Yeah, it's fine. 2.
Once you're Chizuru, all of your other Fantasia Bunko or Student Council characters get 500 power. During your opponent's turn, when your opponent's character is reversed, look at the top card of your deck, put on the top of your deck into the bottom. Oh, it's a Toka!
Yeah.
Toka!
So this is like one of the payoffs for A standby now, is that you get the defensive scry that Dao had on your 11-5 walls.
Is your shit actually big enough to even...
Well, you have the 11-5. The 11-5 2-2s.
But this card also conflicts with playing the 2-2 Kato.
Yeah, that's a problem. You either choose playing towards developing your board better, or you play towards being defensive as possible. I think probably the defensive route is the best route.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
You just sell your 2-2 12Ks. Or the 12Ks now with this card, giving the global 5. And you just
I would have preferred if
have
they...
the minus 2 soul.
Yeah, I think I would have preferred if they had just like tried to streamline this deck instead of making you have like random options of cards you can play. I'd rather just been like, hey, this is the standby deck. Here you go.
And you don't have enough cards like Quintuplets where you can choose to go more offensive set 2 Nino versus the more defensive set 3 Nino.
I don't know, like genuinely, this whole set just feels like the people that designed this set did not really think about the first set at all when designing it. It's pretty unfortunate. But, oh well.
Well, most of these sequel sets rarely consider old sets anyways.
No, I don't think that's true. I think like a lot of like even like look at Quint and stuff, right? All that stuff has like been built off each other, and like they do actually care. I think Uma actually cared about what was in the old sets as well. This set feels especially disjointed though. But maybe Kadokawa. We're getting Kadokawa too, right?
Yeah, we're getting Kadokawa too. That's later
maybe that one
next year. March or January, I remember. It was one of those 2 months next year.
Maybe that one will be a bit better. Who knows? But yeah, not very good. I mean, like, Toka's good though, I guess. But when this attacks, Runa and Tsukushi, when this attacks, choose one of your other characters when you get the X power. This card's fucking ass. Vanilla fucking Shimakai.
Oh, but can choose itself, that's why.
Vanilla fucking Shimakai. I'm good, man.
Okay. 1. I would rather have the global power pump that...
Yeah, I'd rather have a lot of cards than this. 2-2 Mafuyu. For each of your other Fantasia Bunko or Student Council characters, gets 1k power. Okay. This ability activates up to once per turn. When this is reversed, mill 4. If there's a 0-0 Minatsu above among them, you may rest this.
This one.
Card? Oh.
Yeah, this one.
Sure. Okay.
Sure. A card you would probably don't want to play 4 of. So you probably don't want to play this either.
Now I understand why the 2-2 10k Hand Encore TD card is one of the most expensive TD cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I still think the 10-5 is better though. 11-5.
Maybe?
Alright, FSL.
Slayers. 1-0 Lena. For each of your other Fantasia Bunko or magic characters gets 500 power. Climax combos attacks. If you have the door climax in the climax area, choose one of your opponent's level 0 lower back row. Send it to waiting room. Then notice top card of your deck. If it is a Fantasia Bunko magic character or through one event, add it to your hand.
It's Millum.
Exile counter.
Millum. Well, this combo is a Millum combo.
And Milim fucking sucks.
This is worse because this one doesn't have the bonder, the deck bonder to it.
Yeah, that card was the saving grace of Milim, was that it made it so you were hitting your plus more reliably, and yeah.
Well, you usually hit your plus, but yeah, you got slightly more selection. You get 100% more selection.
At least this card doesn't mill the top card of your deck if it misses, so you still get the trigger after, which is fun.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't mill the card. It's a good top check ad as opposed to the bad top check ad.
Yeah, and it's mill up. If you want to be funny and hate on back row, then sure, but usually it's not worth it. We have a 2 though.
Yeah. Oh well, 0-0 Lina. If you want to let other characters, get 1500 power, so it's a 35. If you have if it's a not a Bochi but a Bochi. When this is reversed, you may have the top 3 cards in your deck. If you revealed 1 or more, choose it to 1 Fantasia Bunko Magic and or 3-1 event from among them, add it to your hand, and the rest to waiting room. I mean, if you want to play 3-1 event, this card's pretty good. Otherwise, I think it's outclassed by the attack Rize.
Yeah, it's worse than Eve otherwise. Only specifically if you want to play this event. 2.
Okay. 3-2 Gory and Lina. When this attacks during the trigger step of this attack, trigger check twice. And then pay 2, ditch 1 when this is placed on when this is set while this is in your waiting room. When your 2-1 Lina is sent from stage to waiting room, pay the cost. If you do, put this on stage in empty slot rested. Huh?
Yeah. So if the 2-1 dies, you can summon this out. You can cheat this out. As a free twin drive.
Oh, I see. So the gimmick is you play the whole little line, and then when they die, they just keep pooping the new ones out.
I don't know what the whole... I've never seen Slayer or heard anything about Slayers. But I assume there's some kind of thing where she always comes back.
Yeah, I don't know. Slayer was not a show for me.
Slayer was before my time.
I know Slayer, but I don't know Slayer.
Yeah. I mean, mainly it's a free twin drive card you can standby out, which is not bad. You can even standby out the 2-1-1, and then if you kill it somehow, you can get this one out.
Yeah.
I'll give it 2.
Or you can standby over your 2-1. Pay 1, discard a climax with a door trigger. When this is placed on stage from hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose a 1 CX with a door trigger in your waiting room, add it to your hand. Oh, sure. Free CX swap for doors.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the only door combos I remember is there's like a Shimakaze in set 1. There's this Millen combo here in set 2. There's some Burn 1 combo in set 1. TD had a Restander, and then there's Kato.
And then there's Kato.
So even though it's a nice free CX swap, there's like nothing crazy with the decks. You will want to be playing 8 door. We have it 2 though, because free CX swaps is nice.
Yeah, free CX swaps are good. 2-1 Lina. For each of your other back row, Fantasia Bunko or Magic Eggs, this 2100 power. Pay 1, ditch 1 when this is sent from stage to waiting room. While it's in your waiting room, when your 1-0 Lina is sent from stage to waiting room, you may pay the cost if you do place it on the empty slot rested. I see.
Besides playing the 1-0, this is a 10-5. 10-5-2-1.
Yeah.
Bit worse, but it's the whole package. It's probably just 2-2. You can stand this out. And hope maybe cheat out your level 3.
1-0 Lina. For each of your other back row Fantasia Bunko or Magic characters, gets 1500 power, so it'll be 6-5. Discard 1 when this is in your waiting room. When your 0-0 Lina Rize is sent from stage to waiting room, pay the cost. If you do, place it on stage and empty slot rested.
Well, I told you.
0-3.
They never printed better than the 1-1 gains 500 for each other character in that one. And 4.
I'd believe it.
Yeah, so this is actually might be played just cause your other options are so shit. Then might as well, get an early way to start the chain.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Yeah. So yeah, 2.
2. 3-1 event. Send all of your stock to the waiting room. Then perform the following effects X times. Choose one of your characters this turn against the following ability. The character crossbones gets -1 soul. X equals the number of cards sent to waiting room for this effect. I mean, like, This actually isn't that bad, right?
Yeah, it's just my soul counter, but it's 1 minus, 1 less. So it's stock -1.
Yeah.
You have 4 stocks,
Which is
-3
like
soul.
I feel like that's pretty. It's like slightly more expensive than a traditional flat number, right? Because like to neg 2 soul is 3 stock, to neg 3 soul is 4 stock, but it's modular soul, so you can like throw it around as needed, I guess. I guess it's a matter of how much stock you're actually gonna have. But if your top end is doing nothing but fucking spawning the twin driver 3/2, then like yeah, sure. Would standby play this? Probably not. I mean, standby probably will never spend its stock actually, so it probably could play this.
It's an option to play instead of the -2. Basically. Maybe that's why people.
That was 3. That was 3/4 -2 soul twice.
Yeah.
That's like 1 stock per soul. Sounds better than this though. I don't know.
But
this is
more modular because like in some cases you're just making your opponent go from swinging for 3s to swing 1s.
I know that deck had. I remember 8 Standby Fujimi, at least in set 1, had fucking infinite stock. That's all it did was have stock. It didn't do anything. So, maybe.
It
seems okay.
About the lean at level 1. Level 3. Level 3 combo was a restand combo, but it's pay 1 restand.
Cheap. Okay.
Yeah. That's all.
Hey, okay.
We can give this 2. Playable. Probably more playable in standby than the deck specifically trying to play.
Agree. 2/1 Lena. Continuous during this card's battle. This card, all players cannot play backup from hand. When this attacks, this turn, this X power kills one of your other opponent's characters. Time. This your again. Did again.
Yeah. Same.
So
Same.
12,
Same spelling.
14/5. Same card.
Yep.
14/5. 2/1. No backups. It's okay.
Playable. FSP. Spy classroom.
Yep. 0/0. This show is fucking ass.
I've never seen it.
0/0 Erna. Better off.
I saw that there's like so much promotion for this, but it was it was talking about it.
The first like 3 episodes are pretty good, and then it got really bad. Yeah, 0/0 Erna, discard 1 when this was on stage from hand. You pay the cost you for the top card of your deck. Choose a level X or lower character from among them. Add it to hand. X equals the level of card revealed. It's a Rico. With when this attack, choose one of your other characters. This turn it gets 1k power.
Oh, pretty good. Part of Rico. But yeah, it's just Rico. In the end, it's Rico. We always give Rico's 4 in the show. At least.
Yes, sir.
Always a good card. Always a good 2 to 3 of if you need cards.
With Sistine, this is actually pretty good too, since you can like
you can confirm if you can
grab this to do later. Yeah. Yeah.
If zero, you know you can attack your combo first. Get a free +2. Something like that. Very nice.
So true. Nice. Alrighty, 3/2 Monica. Was this on stage from hand? You may heal 1. When this card is placed on stage from hand, you may this turn. This gets 1k times number of your opponent's characters. Auto climax combo when this attacks. If you have the choice climax in your climax area and you have 4 more other Fantasia Bunko or Spy characters, look at the top 2. Look up the 2 cards from the top of your opponent's deck. Choose 2 cards from among them. Put them into your opponent. Oh, it's just Mocha. Okay, Mocha, and then give 2 your character +1 soul. Why? Why am I giving soul to my character? Side?
It's just 2 side, I guess. That's the biggest reason too. In the end, it's just Mocha, and Mocha in 2024 is not it if it doesn't have any additional sources of damage like Musue did.
I guess.
Yeah. Give it a 2. Best thing is it's yellow. You can use the yellow Kome. That's about it.
So true. 1/0 Lily. For each of your other Fantasia Bunko or Spy characters gets 500 power. Climax combo when the choice climax is placed in your climax area. If this is in the front row and you have 3 more other Fantasia Bunko or Spy characters, choose one of the following 2 effects to resolve it. Choose one of your opponent's front row characters and they get 3k power. Or look at top 5 cards, choose 1 level 1 or higher card from among them, add it to your hand. Send the rest to the waiting room. Yeah.
Why level 1 or higher? Level 1 or higher. I guess you're checking 5, so it's not too likely you whiff, but still. I guess you can add events too.
I guess so.
It is better than Kurumi. Probably not, to be honest.
Oh no, probably not.
I guess it's unlike Kurumi. It's actually 6K crossturn. So maybe I'll get that going for it. But it doesn't have a Soul Trigger either. Yeah, I think I would rather play Kurumi than this. But yeah, it's just a 2. It's a playable combo.
But yeah, I agree. It's definitely playable. But like, it's not
Second
very good
Bathtub
either.
CX. Ooh. There's a Booba one earlier.
Ooh. 3-2 a net. If you have 2 or less climaxes in your waiting room, skip -1 level. Send one of your other Fantasia Bunko or Spy characters on stage to waiting room. If you do, you may put the top card of your clock to stock. When your opponent uses an act this turn, this gets X power equal to the number of your Fantasia Bunko or Spy characters times 500 power. This card is like okay.
It's like a Bochi thing where 2-1 can randomly get bigger and your opponent is like counter resistance. You just gain the power your opponent uses for the counter. And yeah, it's an okay EP healer. It's 2. It's definitely not gonna beat playing Utaha or Rumia, but it's like a complementary to the 2 of them if you need a 2 or less CP. And a cheap finisher, a cheap EP healer at that.
Yep. 0-0 Thea. Discard 1 Fantasia Bunko or Spy character that's placed on stage from hand. You pay the cost. If you do, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Your opponent chooses 1 character from among them. Add it to hand. You add it to hand. Send the rest to waiting room. Fucking Kamame. Pay 1, discard 1 when this is placed on stage from hand. You pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 Fantasia Bunko or Spy character. Show it to your opponent. Add it to hand. Shuffle your deck. This card is ass. Fucking Kamame is so bad.
I think I would rather play double drop search in all cases. Play on death drop search rather than this. The only benefit I can see of this is that you can play as 8 standby and or it. That's about it. Like you can drop search for your standby target and discard it depending for the first effect. That's basic. 2.
Yeah.
Just because it can't be a foolish burial.
Sibylla. During this card's battle, when this is damage when you do take is canceled, or when this card's damage is canceled, you may send it to stock. Well, I can send it to stock 2 different times.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh.
Yeah, I'm good.
Too inconsistent.
2-1 a net. Ditch 2. Anti-change to stock. That's pretty good when you're anti-change to
anti-change to your opponent's bottom stock.
Oh, sure. So you tuck it. So it means you don't like randomly pay out a climax unless they first triggered it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We also don't bury this CX if they second trigger it.
Yeah, sure.
And the anti-change, 2.
Yeah, in the end, anti-change. Agree. 2-1 Klaus and Lily. Assist 2k to level 3 or higher characters. Pay 2, rest, shuffle all your waiting room into your deck. Free fresh.
Just a mainly assist that has an upside. Okay, 2.
1-0 Sarah. Discard 1 card when this is placed on stage from your hand. You may the cost if you do, choose a level 0 or lower character in your waiting room, place it on stage on any slot. When this attacks, choose one of your other Fantasia Bunko or Spy characters until the end of your opponent's next turn. It gets X power, equal to the number of your other Fantasia Bunko or Spy characters times 500 power. This is the 1-0 we saw in the PRs.
Yeah, it's Elisa Lazy, whatever her name was. I'm pretty sure we gave it a 2, so we'll give this a 2 as well. If we gave it a 3, then we gave this a 3 too.
1-0 Greedy. During your turn, this gets 2k power, so it'll be 2-1-1 8k. When this front attacks, send this to waiting room, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is as a character, place it on stage in this card's former slot as vending characters. Takamichi! Oh my god.
We love Gamba! That's about it. It's a standby card you can play if you want to meme in Gamba. Otherwise, it's didn't see play in Tokyo Revengers outside memes. So it's a 1.
Yeah, I agree. 1-1 event. Look at your opponent's hand. Search your deck for up to 1 Fantasia Bunko or Spy character. Show it to your opponent. Add it to hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Choose one of your Fantasia Bunko or spy characters this turn. This gets 2,500 power.
Wow, it's like
sure.
It's spy, right? Spy, you gotta look at your hand. Yeah.
That's really weird. Just a mask that lets you just pumps power. I mean, it's really weird. Like, why? The card just feels like it does more than it should, but at the same time, it's not really doing anything that probably matters all too much.
If there's a way to like bond to this event, maybe. And if you're really worried about like defensive counters, then maybe. But even if you see a defensive counter, what are you gonna do about it when you see their hand? I think looking at your opponent's hand is not as beneficial. I guess the biggest thing is like you can side your EP instead of fronting. But who cares? I think it only matters if you had like a EP combo. So we'll give this a
yeah, I agree.
2. So it's just a search event in the end.
0/0 Lily. During your turn, this gets 1k power. Pay 3 when this card is placed on stage from hand. You pay the cost. If you do, send all your opponent's stock to waiting room. Then your opponent puts equal cards from the top of their deck into stock. So it is the stock swap reprint from set 1.
Yep, it's cheaper. So if you need it, it's a good card. We'll give it a 4. We love stock swap.
What do you only played level 3s besides that level 1? I feel like people did that with Tokyo Avengers and it was not very good. I vaguely remember people trying to deal with like very low level 0, low level 1, and then just play a bunch of fucking level 3s. 0/0 Sarasa. Pay 2. Send one of your other characters on stage to clock. When this is placed on stage from hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one event or climax in your waiting room, add it to hand.
What anime was this?
Let's go.
This
I don't know. Yak Village.
It was management of a novice alchemist.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually think this card is pretty good. Grabs. It's like one of those 3/2 pay 1 salvage the CX at worst, and you can also play a lighter event count, so you can use this to grab the events, like the burn event, like the trade wipe events. So you can play lower counts of those too. So I actually think this is really good. I think guys, this is at least 3. Because trade wipe is really strong in specific matchup. You obviously don't want to run more than 2 if you help it.
Yep, makes sense to me.
Wait, Tokyo Ravens.
Yeah, there you go. That was a give me. Alright, this is 1/1 Natsume. When you use the card's backup, if all your characters are Fantasia Bunko or Sorcery, put the top card of your deck into stock. It's a 1/1 blind stock counter.
It's based on never play. I'm gonna give this 1. I don't care anymore. No one plays this counter.
And the last time I saw one of these was like Ichika counter.
Did he actually play it though?
Yeah, I actually played it. It was just there. I mean, it was also like a soul trigger counter though.
Oh, here it is.
FTT.
FTT! We got your favorite one now.
Gay girls, gay girls.
The magical revolution of a reincarnated princess and the genius young lady.
Yeah.
Or Tensai Ojo. Tensai Ojo.
Gay girl Revo. Okay. 3/2 Anisphere and
Wait,
Euphilia.
this is a double R? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a double R. If you have 4 or more Fantasia Bunko characters or magic characters, it gets -1 level. If you have 3 or more other characters, it gets 50 power hand encore. When this attacks, choose one card from your opponent's waiting room, place on the top or the bottom of their deck.
Wait a minute. There's no Isotel. Now I realized. We're reading this, it's like, maybe that Isotel matters, but no, we have nothing that cares about your opponent's bottom deck.
Nope.
So what's even the point of the bottom decking? Alright, this is just a card. This is the EP that can help push damage throughout the game, because you can decompress the one attack that's attacking. Otherwise, it's fucking useless. We'll give this I want to say 1 star, actually.
1 star? I'm down.
Yeah.
Alright. 2/1 Laney and Ilya. I almost forgot these characters were, but now I remember. If you have one or less other characters in your front row, this gets 4,000 power at the start of your attack phase. If this is standing, and you have one or less other characters in your front row, put the top 3 cards of your deck into stock. Oh, it's the fucking Takia from Leco Reco.
Yeah, so nets you 3 stock, nets you 2 stock. You play 1. But as we said before, none of the finisher are really expensive in the set. They're all just kind of floating around 6 or less stock to triple or do full combo.
Yep.
Kind of not needed. And definitely not worth gimping your level 2 game to just dual lane. So I'll probably just skip this. I see people playing it though, or like playing in their deck list, but I don't think people actually end up playing towards the end. I think this is just the one, personally.
Yeah, I think this card's bad. I think this, like, they get too cute with the dual laner because it's 2 girls, therefore dual laning. Woo!
Okay.
3/2 Anisphia and Euphilia. When this is on stage from hand, you may heal 1. Climax combo. During your climax phase, when the salvage soul trigger split soul is placed in your climax area, and you have another Fantasia Bunko or magic character, and you have one or less other characters in front row, choose one of the following 2 effects and resolve it. Either look at the top 6 cards of your opponent's deck, choose the 6 cards from among them, send them to waiting room, return the rest to your deck, and then your opponent shuffles their deck, or pay 1, ditch 2, and pay the cost if you do deal 3 damage to your opponent twice.
Yeah, so what this finisher basically is if you have 6 stock and 6 hands, so it's 3, so it's 2 copies of this, the CX and 3 discard, because this event the CX will give you another card for the discard. So you basically have, let's say, 6 stock, 6 hand. You get 4 burn 3s and 2 attacks for 3s. So that's basically the same as like the Bochi finisher. If you Bochi finisher, or just a regular on attack pay 3. On attack burn 3 finisher. That's basically what this is. So, I mean, it's pretty cheap. So you can leverage this to combo off with other stuff like the stock swap and the 3/0 burn event that we saw earlier. That's 9 hand for the burn event, and then 9 stock for the stock swap. And this is all main phase, so this is all uninteractable. If your opponent has a tap counter, the best they can do is like stop 1 instance of 3. Unlike if you're playing Bochi, you get stop 2 instances of 3s with a tap counter.
Yeah.
So yeah,
true.
That's how people are considering this as the best top end. It's either this or like the Pants combo, because Pants combo can leverage towards playing more of the burn events and dig for the events.
Well, I think this, but this actually gets to really like, I think this gets to play the event pretty well though, because you just have all the hand. This card's actually like pretty cheap, right? Because it the climax refunds itself, obviously.
And you only need to play it on two finishers.
Yeah. So you're saving you are saving 2 cards. This card does more. This card does more for less, I would say.
I would say it does similar for less.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it does more. It does burn 1 extra damage 3 times, like 4 times, right? Or 3 times? 3 times. So technically, it is doing more damage for less, or for the same amount of stock, I guess. But also less hand requirement. But that card digs. This card doesn't dig. So you do have to find a way to get to this climax, which is its own thing altogether. You know, it's half a dozen one or the other. It doesn't really matter too much. I think this card is really cool. I think I'm also biased because I really like the series, but I don't know. I think this card's really good. I like that it plays around anti-damage and stuff, because like, as long as shiny colors still exist, there's still -3 soul going around. But -3 soul doesn't really stop anything. I guess it's more so just tap counter, money counter, right? Which I don't know really has. Do they have tap counter right now that actually matters?
Tap counter in the set? Or what? What's that?
No. Like any meta sets that actually have tap counter right now that would.
Not in JP, because they all got banned.
Okay, but in case it ever happens, that's a thing. I do like that if you're low on resources, though, you do have an extra effect you can use.
Maybe ReZero, depending on how ReZero ends
up. If it becomes good. Yeah, if it somehow ends up being good.
And tap counter is worth playing in ReZero, then yeah.
True.
That's the sad thing, had tap counter. Otherwise, All Live, well, Chloe Marin? Is Chloe Marin free?
Yeah, How Live does have tap. How Live always have tap counter, right?
Well,
yeah,
not Ace Standby can't.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then girls that can't.
But yes, Chloe Marion is completely untouched, so they can play.
All the concept decks can
because
play
they never.
tap counter.
Yeah, because they never chose to fucking.
Besides tap counter?
Oh, HDM by Grisaya. Yeah, the bat.
The pay for one, yeah.
Yeah, Grisaya has the bat, which they do play.
Grisaya
a little more off meta.
There's enough decks
it's
possible to run into that has tap counter where this finisher is probably the best to play around tap counter.
I also just like how low stock this actually is to get to where you, or not low stock, low hand sculpting. It's very non-hand intensive to get to where you need to go, which plays well with the Sistine not having great selection, since you only ever need to have 2 of these. Overall, I don't know. I think it's fine. Like, it's not like a insane card. Well, you can stock swap Mocha. Well, it's not really Mocha 6 because it does shuffle. But hypothetically, you could stock swap them into a new deck and then like just gamble to see if you see anything. And if you do, it's like pretty insane.
I think I would rather take the extra instances though.
3/3. Well, it's if you want to stock swap like on 8 stock, right? Like sometimes stock swap might be better, and then at least you can do something, right? Mm-hmm. I do like the fact that this card can do something if you need to value stock swapping over something else. Because I guess similarly in the same vein, the other combo, the
pants combo.
What's the pants combo?
EO?
Is giving up a body and a burn to stock swap.
Well, if it sees the 1/0 event it can stalk, then it's not giving up.
Sure. Then it can.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. That deck has a way to do that as well. But so does this. All the same. And this deck will always get to do its burn, its ditch 2s pretty much. I think it's very unlikely it doesn't have the hand. This gets also burn 4 though. I feel like burn 4 is it more realistic in this deck? No.
I think pants is more realistic because there's less discard.
You can actually dig for it.
Yeah, because it's cantrips on play versus heal on play.
Yeah, maybe. I think that card is just really boring. But this card is definitely more interesting.
It's like just another flavor of Marine.
Yeah, this card is definitely more interesting. A little harder to interact with, which is cool. But who knows? We'll see what happens. So it just came out. I do like this combo though. I would give this a 4 personally. I think this card.
I think it's fine enough for 4. Yeah. Only downside is it's bad trigger. Trigger.
Well, it's good in the context of bad trigger, sure, but the climax itself is good in the context of like what the card wants.
Yeah, because it makes it so you
only have extra free hand.
Yeah.
You only have to discard 2 cards effectively.
It's bad because triggering 2 souls always despair.
And then you hit it and you're like, and then they stick and you're like, I'm the.
Okay.
0/0 Euphilia. All of your other 0/0 vanilla Anasphias and copies of this get 1500 power. So this is a 25. The vanilla is a 45. Discard 1 Fantasia Bunko or magic character when this plays on stage from hand. You pay the cost. You search your deck for 1 0/0 vanilla Anasphere. Show it to your opponent. Add it to hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. So
yeah, 4/5.
You know, it's a cat. It's a shitty cat.
It's not even as redeeming as Grisaya Cats, because Grisaya Cats at least you can play small package.
Yeah, Grisaya Cats you get like 2 really good attackers.
I always looking at this as like this would be bad to play, but having forced like 6 to 8 slots is like pretty feels bad.
I mean realistically you're playing for a 45 vanilla turn 1 basically, right? That's like your best case.
Yeah, so I think this is actually one. This is not a case where you accidentally give it 1 and it ends up being better than.
Yeah, we definitely slept on the Grisaya Cats and they were better, but these are actually like just not good.
Yeah, I think Grisaya Cats had their demon.
And if this ends up being played, maybe Fujimi's level 0 is actually just that bad.
Well, hopefully it's not.
Yeah, 1/0 Anasphere and Euphilia memory during your turn. If this card is in your memory, this gets 100 power. And the following ability, when this attacks, if the character Cosmos is level 2, this gets 6k power. Oh, it's a 12/5 against anti-level 2.
Only downside is you need to play memory for it.
Oh, true. What fucking memory card is there? There's like no memory card in.
Yeah, I told you there's a 2. Oh, there's the 3. Oh, there's a 4.
4?
Yeah.
Huh.
There's the drop search. There's the Rouger. There's the Kato. That's really bad. There's the pay 1, send to memory, check 3, add 1, and then there's the.
Oh right, I forgot the Kato. Yeah.
And then there's in set 1 there's the ReZero event. You know the one the.
Oh fucking the return by death.
Yeah, the fucking build 3
warehouse. The 1-0 the warehouse. Yeah.
Yeah,
one warehouse. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. It's an event
Noted.
for your event deck.
Yeah, true.
True.
That goes to memory.
In the end, 2. If you do end up playing memory, this is probably pretty good. All 5 is suitable numbers against level 2s.
1/1 Tilty. When you use card's back up for the top card of your deck, if that card is a Fantasia Bunko character or by the character, add it to hand and discard 1. Leave a punch. It's fine.
It's Leave a Punch, too. This is each place. Oh.
F'd.
Virtual
VFD.
Legend. VTuber Legend.
1-0 Shiwa-chan. For each of your other copies of this card, this gets +1 soul. Chain, send this to waiting room at the start of your climax phase. You pay the cost. If you do, choose 1 Awayuki in your waiting room. Place it on stage in this card's former slot. So you get soul or you get power on offense.
Different flavor of Joker. Well, I wish it was is that.
I wish you
I wish it was not copies
right?
of this, but it was like, yeah, if you know what I mean. For each other copy of this or the other one.
Yeah. If it should have been either or. That way you can pick and choose.
Now you have to commit to all Shua or all Awayuki.
All soul or all power, baby.
Yeah. Probably 1 to be honest.
Games. Yeah, these are kind of bad. They don't even marker the fucking card. At least if they marker the card, it'd be something. But alright. 0-0 Awayuki and Harudu. Pay 1, discard 1 when this is placed on stage from hand or sent to waiting room. Pay the cost to reduce search your deck for 1 Fantasia Bunko or live on character. Show it to your opponent, add it to hand, shuffle your deck afterwards.
On play on death, drop search. We saw it earlier. Give it a 2. If you want to play this over in Sustine, PR. Oh, did we give it 3? I don't remember. If we gave it 3, it's a 3.
Okay. Yeah, give it a 1. 1. During your turn, the each of other copies of this gets 2k power, and then it changes into the Shua. It's just as bad. It's pretty big, though.
Yeah, I guess it can be 85.
2-1 Awayuki and Arai. Assist 500 power. Rest 2 of your characters. Choose 1 of your Fantasia Bunko or live on characters. This turn, it gets the following ability. When this card's battle opponent is reversed, choose 1 Fantasia Bunko character or live on character in your waiting room. You send it to stock. Neat flavor of the stock charger. I think this is actually a lot better than the blind stalker ones that we used to see. Being clean stock is pretty cool, but it's a 2-1, I guess, so that's why.
I should just rest self instead of rest 2. Kind of like those rest self.
Yeah, I feel like at a 2-1, this definitely could have been a rest self.
And I could at least be a level assist instead of just assist 5.
That too, yeah, I looked at that too. I'm like, this card just feels like it should be. I literally read it was a 2-1, read the effect, and was like, oh, this is a pretty good level 0. And then I looked up and I'm like, oh, this is a 2-1. If this was on a 0, it would have been pretty good though.
Give it 2.
Yeah, it's okay.
If it was on a 1-1, it'll be really good.
Even a 1-1, yeah, at least it would have been like you could do it faster.
That's it, we're finally done.
Oh, done? Holy fuck.
Oh,
that was crazy. That was so anticlimactic because it's like it wasn't an event as the last card, it was just a random character.
Oh, that's not a stream of PRs of the last card either. Oh, okay. Our final thoughts and rating. Well, in the end, this deck, I think this set lives and dies on how good this Sustine deck is. You can either play 8 pants or pants split, so I think those are the 2 main flavors. But in the end, if you're playing that deck, if just playing another flavor of like a Bochi Freerin, Chloe Marin deck. It's another like simple sloop level 1 combos. Go for a simple cheap finisher. and you can get a bunch of EP heals and other utility cards mid game to help boost your gameplay. So you can play for the compression game, play for a decent finisher, play for a good level 1. It's that kind of deck. So it's never gonna be top tier, but it's always gonna be like a fine deck that you can bring to any tournament and do well.
Yeah, no disgusting sack finisher like Albuta.
Yeah, finisher's not Albuta tier, not pad tier, not Gura tier, but it's not like
it's pretty cheap though, so that's cool.
It's better than like fucking Shiny Mask, but Shiny Mask has the ability where it can play for the game.
Yep.
I think one of the biggest thing that we didn't mention too often is like how strong the 2-0 event is, because it can be very
the trade wipe event's really good.
Trade wipe on your opponent's turn can be very detrimental.
It's a functionally like it can be functionally like a money counter without ever playing a money counter.
Like against Albuta, you do turn off 2 finishers.
Like low key though, I really wish this set had an event swap. I think not having an event swapper was like kind of a miss for the set.
Oh yeah, I wish this deck had just a regular on-play Ricky. Search Ricky.
True. I mean, yeah, too. Yeah, that would have been huge, wouldn't it? But yeah, I think it like the set overall, I think was like perfectly fine. It feels a lot more standalone. Than
we mentioned before
for a set 2.
Yeah, we mentioned before. There's like 3 cards worth picking up: Rumia EP, the trade wipe event.
If you don't want the reprint.
And stock swap if you don't have the reprint. That's about it. Unless you want to play a standby, then a standby has.
I mean, there's also like the yellow Kome, yellow CX Kome.
Yeah. I was talking about for the main decks that we are.
Oh yeah.
We're expecting those are the 3. For every other deck, there is the Kome.
There's random things around.
There's all the 8 standby stuff that you could play for set 1 because they didn't print another level 3 assist. You still have to play Ashia.
Nope. Yep. They just sure didn't. Yeah, I mean, I think overall, I think the set is fine. Again, it does feel very standalone, but you know, it's a set. It's pretty cheap. I do think the cards that are cool are very cool, so that's something. But I would not write home about this set.
Yeah, but I just think it's just another flavor of Bochi for the Renin.
Yeah. It's another 1k1, like solid 1k1 deck with like
1k1
a good fundamental game plan. Yeah.
You can never go wrong with it, but it will be a tier 2 at best deck in the end. Out of 5.
3.5.
3.5. We'll round it up to a 4. Round down to a 3.
Okay. I don't know. Like,
it's blinking star.
Probably closer to a 3, I guess. But there's not enough standout. 175 cards, and it's one of those so many cards, but so few cards. You know.
I think there's a lot of whiff.
Really just suffers.
Is that
there's so many events, but no
there's
event
support. Yeah, there's a small section for events, small section for memory, but it's not enough of both or either to make a very solid strategy around events and around.
Yeah, it's really frustrating. Like really frustrating.
Because for the event side, you have the Fuka, you have the Venrize, but everything else does not play around with events as well. And then for the memory stuff, you just have 2 good memory cards and everything else is ass. And there's not enough payoff for the memory stuff. In the standby, they still didn't print a better thing to do at level 1.
Yeah, like standby feels so weird. It's like there's 2 standby series, both with a lot of cards.
There's 3 actually.
But yet they got
Sedokai, Dao, and
Dao too. Okay, I was really thinking about. Bro, Saikano got a better fucking standby card than like any of those decks did. Like actually, I think DXD was the only one that got like other like playable standby cards. But yeah, I don't know. It was weird. Like so many standby archetype like series in their set, and they didn't support them like at all. Very unfortunate. But it is what it is, I guess. I think the cards that stand out are cool. And make sure, you know, like you said, you can pick them up
Ending
on
of
Nova
5.
TCG if you're interested.
Utah EP
Sistine?
and Sistine a combo. Got a
Sistine.
5.
And then we gave Gay Girls a 4 because Gay Girls were cool.
We gave the FMP.
Did we give anything else a 4?
FMP
The
Brainstorm
a 4,
and the
right?
Rias Brainstorm were both 4s. And we gave Rico a 4 because
Yeah.
Rico gets 4.
Rico's a base card, base profile.
Rico's one of the best profiles. Base generic profile that most sets get.
If you guys are interested in picking up this set at all, though, if we sold you on the Sistine pile, I think that's pretty cool. Nova TCG does still have stock, so, you know, pick it up while it's there. Pretty cool.
Right. That being
I think
said,
Sistine's pretty OP, actually.
It's been 3 hours now. We'll see you guys next time on the next show. ReZero, November 0, Eurocamp. Not gonna be as long because it's not 150 cards. It's just a standard 100 card.
Only 100 cards. Normal set.
That one has some interesting stuff with the tent stuff. We'll talk about that.
I think Eurocamp's actually pretty. Eurocamp is actually.
I don't know if Eurocamp
how good it'll be.
Better, but it'll be more interesting. To say the least.
I think it's probably be at least like as good. But if anything, it has a better finish. At a minimum, it has a better finisher.
See you guys in 2 weeks. Bye bye.
Yeah, see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.